Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey everybody, happy Halloween to all the people who celebrate the holiday. Y'all, it has been a crazy morning and I caught some of it and I heard about some things that happened last night as well. So you guys, we're just going to sit here and chit chat for a minute before some of y'all got to take y'all children out to go get some candy dressed up as ghouls and goblins. So come on in, make sure you guys like and share the video. Also, if you are new here, please feel free to subscribe and hit the join button to join the membership. And as always, you can donate to the commentary at $ the hood table 402. But let me shout out some of y'all in the chat already. I think Shot with King was a Shot with King in here first. Thank you for jumping down in the chat first. Thank you for being the first one here. Let's get the party started, okay? What up, Robin? How you doing? And thank you, Chakra King. Thank you so much on the nice interview comment. I appreciate that. I really do. Interviews can be really hard, you guys. And I don't even know if y'all know or not or could tell. Somebody hit me up and said, were you nervous? Because you sure didn't act like you were nervous. I was like, no, I wasn't nervous. I was just freestyling. And I just wanted to make sure, that I wasn't being too biased in the interview. But, when it comes to certain things, as I always say, it's either one way or the other sometimes. And you just got to see shit for what it really is sometimes, and keep it funky. But yeah, I was really like freestyling with my girl VS. And, I enjoyed the interview. So I'm glad some of you guys did too. And some people had little comments to say in the comment section after the video, and that's understandable. As I tell everyone, like Mother say, it's your Pennsylvania privilege to believe or feel how you want to believe on certain situations. So, Sincere Saida, how you doing? Hey, Kenna, how you doing? What up, Zion? How you doing? Hey, Mitri, for reals. What up? Holla at your boy. How you doing? I need to reach out to you. I know I've been thinking about that. I've been talking about you too. Matter of fact, I was talking about you probably a week or so ago. And I was talking about our shows that we used to have and how I need to reach out to you so we can start doing our shows all over again. And I swear, just keep on me. Just keep on me. I'll be in touch with you really, really soon. I promise. But yes, what's up, Buddha Bell? How you doing? Bird. What up though? So now, you guys, I have the link pinned just in case anybody wants to, hit the link. But I'm going to try not to be before you guys long because, again, I know a lot of you guys who have little children, you have the Halloween things to do. And some places like our communities, we have what we call trick or trunk. And in the chat right now is my pastor. And for the people who are in our area, in our community, y'all know we do this every year where they have like the trick or trunk. They have the harvest party. We don't call it a Halloween party. At church, they don't call it a Halloween party. They call it a harvest party. There be food. There be games. There be the fires. Y'all gonna have the fire pit, Pastor, with the marshmallows? The marshmallows, they be roasting marshmallows and, things like that, and be having hot cocoa and, of course, candy. But, yeah, I had one year I had decorated my my SUV because I was participating in the trick or trunk. I didn't like dress up or anything like that. Some people dress up, but I didn't dress up, but I did dress up my car, my SUV. And I think I might have showed y'all that picture a while ago. But yeah. So yeah, in the church parking lot, it'd be a lot of cars and they all have their trunk open. And then, a lot of candy in the bag. And even if you don't have like candy to contribute, our pastor always makes sure that they have tons and tons and tons and tons of candy for each truck that wants to participate. So I think last time I bought maybe 6 bags of candy and ran out. But the church had a whole bunch more candy in stores. So yeah, everybody gets to have enough candy for all the kids, because when you have those type of activities at church, it's not just for the church. Okay? When you have community events like that, it's not just for the kids in the church. So a lot of times you can have people who live in a neighborhood, word of mouth, people just stop by and be like, I don't go here, but can we participate? And then with that, sometimes you gain new members. You gain new parishioners in the church. So yeah, I appreciate my pastor for putting that on every year for the children of the church and for the community. But yeah, s'mores. That's it. I know it was something to do with marshmallows. But what up, Choo Choo? How you doing? Yes. Hey, Jamie. Yes, everyone is welcome when you have a church community event. Yep, it's open to the public. And for y'all in our community, again, he did put the address in there, right there. So if you have some little ones, your grandkids, nieces, nephews, your own children, feel free. Have them get on dressed up if they want to dress up. Again, you don't have to dress up, but kids are normally they dress up for the Halloween for the season. So just get dressed up and go down there, especially if you want somewhere safe to go. And it is going to be chilly. I think it's only like 50 degrees right now. So in a couple of hours, it's going to get colder. So if you don't want to be walking the streets with your children, especially if you have little ones, feel free to stop down at our church and have fun. I promise you, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy going there all the time. But yeah, what up, YT cameras? Lord. Kitchen Ministry, how you doing? What up, Angie? What up, Sherika, Chicago? How y'all doing? LaTanya. Why Tanya? I have a cousin named LaTanya. But how you doing? Thank you guys for tuning in this afternoon. It's still afternoon, right? Yeah, it's still afternoon. You said these days I thought many took their children to the malls for candy. You know what? A lot of people do take their children to the malls for candy, but we out here, child, any neighborhood, you can hit them up, any neighborhood. We still have the door-to-door. Kids be dressed up, walking down the street. I got to make sure all my lights off, because normally I keep all my lights on at nighttime. So I got to make sure I have all my lights off every year, because, kids, when they see that light on, they expect something when they come to your door. Okay? They expect something when they come to your door. They will show up like the Jehovah's Witness. They expect something when they come to your door. Okay? But yeah, it's good to know a church is hosting an event for children tonight. Yes, I even told my son, my son has a 3-year-old. So my only grandbaby. And that's my oldest son. But yeah, I told him, I said, make sure you stop down there, take the baby down there. But yeah, he's going to stop by here as usual. They're going to surprise me with the costume, because I've been asking for like 2 weeks, what is my baby going to be for Halloween? And they was like, Mom, we got to surprise you. So what they normally do is they stop by my house an hour before they hit the streets, show me the costume. We get to take pictures and all that kind of stuff. So I'm looking forward to my baby coming through. And him and his dad is supposed to be dressed alike. So I'm just so anxious to see this. And of course, I will post a picture. Y'all know I'll post a picture, okay? But yes, keep y'all lights off if y'all not giving out no candy tonight, okay? Okay. Had them kids wasting their time. And some of y'all got big yards like me. I stay on a hill. You got to come all the way up the stairs. Then you got to go up some more stairs. Then you got to get to the door. So I'm like, the queen of the hill over here where I'm at. So yeah, have all them kids trekking and stuff, and they ain't about to get no candy. But what up, Leo? Leo, I watched you this morning. Who else did I watch? I watched, of course, YouTube cameras. I watched a little bit of Ronnie Q. She was doing mostly voting or talking about the candidates, the presidential candidates over there. That's where I fell in. Who else did I watch? I watched a little bit of Lemon last night. I didn't watch Pastor, not too much, but I did hear about Pastor over there. Somebody text me, y'all. Somebody text me, and I ain't gonna say no names. But somebody text me, what up, Buddha Bell? Did I speak to you, babe? But somebody text me, and they said Pastor over there having a main contest. And I'm like, a main contest? It said somebody, no, they said Pastor's over there having a sexy main contest, like MAIN. It was a typo. So I'm like, huh? And I ended up falling asleep. Last night, right? And so I woke up this morning, and that's when I saw the message. And I'm like, a sexy man? I said, maybe they mean a sexy man contest? Like, I don't know. And so I hit them up, and I said, he having a what? Then they said, you heard me. You saw what I text. I said, okay. And then I said, oh, he's having a sexy man contest. And they said, no, he's having a sexy moaning. I said, not Pastor J. What? Child, I ain't even went back over there. I ain't even going to hold you. I ain't even went back over there. I didn't hear it. I didn't see it for myself. The last thing I saw over there from Pastor was lovely love showing her lovely self in the mirror. And I ain't been over there ever since. I ain't been over there ever since. It might take me some time to get back over there after what I saw. I ain't been over there ever since. Anyway, I'm just being funny. But anyway, so besides that, I tuned in now. YTC, she had, YouTube cameras. She had a live last night. And on her live was some of the people that Lemon had introduced us to. And what's his name? Is it Resto Chesto? Is that? Thank you, Jamie. I was traumatized. I was like, and then Pastor, I don't know if you was on your cell phone. I don't know, because you could not have a laptop or a computer open, Pastor, and not seen that image on your screen. The next day, Pastor was like, dang, y'all must have been looking really hard. I'm like, how the hell we don't need to look that hard to see a head-to-toe shot of somebody naked? Like, he said we must have been looking really hard. I'm like, you must have been dozing off, or maybe you didn't have your glasses on. I don't know. Maybe your camera angle, your phone wasn't sitting the right. I don't know. I don't know what was going on, why he couldn't see it. But then when I heard that he said he was driving the next day, and once he gets to his destination, or he'll fix it later or edit it later, I would have dropped whatever I was doing and took that whole video down. Especially after hearing that somebody, I ain't gonna say no names, but that somebody had threatened to strike the video. I would have, whether I was at McDonald's getting coffee, y'all know how he sometimes get his coffee in the morning and his McDonald's, I would have dropped everything and I would have just took it down. But thank God he did not lose his channel. As far as I know, he didn't get any strike. He's not on in YouTube jail or anything like that. So thank God for that, because child. Treasure, was you over there? Was you over there? I couldn't believe what child, boy. That's when you know it's really not a lot going on over here, right? That's when you know it's really not a lot going on. When you gotta have a moaning and groaning content. Do Jesus. That's all I gotta say. Mitri said he saw it. He said, as long as I don't get hit for the people. Trace, I can picture you egging it on. I sure can. I can picture you egging it on. I might have to get back to that and watch that. I'm gonna have to get back there and watch that. But I was so like YouTube cameras. Okay, she went live. Her live was literally like 6.5 hours. When I woke up this morning, and it's funny because I was talking to my good Judy the other day, and I said I take off Halloween every year because I done said it before, don't judge me, but every Halloween since my children were too old to go trick-or-treating, that's the day I start decorating my house for Christmas. So before my son leave to go to work, I'm gonna have him go down in the basement and grab a few boxes because Halloween is the day that I start celebrating Christmas every year after they got too old to go trick or treating. Halloween is also, hold up. Can I get a drum roll, please? Can I please get a drum roll? Because this year is 2024, right? 2024. Let me get out my little calculator. Yeah, I said calculator. 2024. I need somebody to give me a drum roll, please. I cannot believe how long it's been. But y'all, today is my anniversary for when I stopped smoking cigarettes. A lot of y'all probably don't know, but I used to smoke cigarettes. Like, ugh. Now when I think about it, I'll be like, oh God, them things are so horrible. Why did I start? I don't know why I started smoking them things. But yeah, I started smoking cigarettes, back in the day. And I smoked for like 15 years. I literally smoked for like 15 years. And the habit had got so bad. It had got so bad that I was up to like a pack and a half a day. I was literally up to like a pack and a half a day of cigarettes. Okay. But like 14 years ago, I smoked my last cigarette on Halloween. So every year on Halloween, not only do I start decorating for Christmas, but also I celebrate that accomplishment of quitting the nicotine habit. Because it was then walking my children through the neighborhoods, taking them trick or treat, and I told them this is my last cigarette. They was like, you done said that like 50, 11 times. But I had smoked my last cigarette, and the way I did it has worked for some people. So if there's some people who smoke cigarettes and they are dying to get rid of that habit, the way I did it was, excuse me, I weaned myself off. I had bought a pack of cigarettes and I weaned myself off. And nobody told me how to do it. I just had tried and tried and tried so many times that I was like, okay, if this don't work, I'm just gonna die smoking cigarettes. Okay, just put a cigarette in my mouth in my casket, But I had bought a pack of cigarettes, and thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But I had bought me a pack of cigarettes. I used to smoke them new pimps, right? So I bought me a pack of cigarettes, and every day for that whole pack is like 20 cigarettes in a pack. So every day, and they were longs. I smoked the longs. And I would smoke half a cigarette in the morning, but it would be like after I go to work. I mean, on my way to work. So I would get up, wash my face, brush my teeth, get the kids ready, get ready to go to work. That's when I still worked in the office. And on the way to work, after I dropped the kids off, I lit that cigarette and I smoked half. And somehow, with the grace of God, I was able to go through a whole day of work, not smoking on my breaks, not smoking on lunch. I got home, picked the kids up, no smoking. I would literally wait till after I showered, bathed, or whatever, got everybody down. Right before I literally was about to fall asleep, I would smoke that last half a cigarette. You talking about restraint? For those of y'all who smoke, y'all understand. Restraint to go all day with one cigarette, half in the morning and half at night. And talk about a lot of prayer, a lot of on my bending knees, okay? Trying to kick that habit. I did that every day throughout that last pack of cigarettes, to the point to like the last maybe 5 cigarettes that it was coming out of me, slowly coming out of me. And it started to get to the point, you know how you first smoke a cigarette and that taste is horrible? That's how it started to taste towards the last 5 cigarettes or so. But I forced myself to smoke those cigarettes. As gross as it tasted, it made me want to puke. I mean, it made me sick, nausea and everything. But I kept doing it, a half in the morning, a half at night. And when I got down to that last cigarette, it was Halloween. And I told my boys, this is the last cigarette. I could barely, man, I'm talking about I could barely stand it in my mouth, the smell, everything. Because once you stop smoking cigarettes, the smell, the smoke, being around people who still doing it, it will like drive you crazy. So that last cigarette, I smoked the last half right before we started trekking the neighborhoods. And I smoked it, put it out under my foot, and I said, this is the last cigarette. That was 14 years ago. So every Halloween, I also celebrate that. And what I do is buy me something I've been wanting. Because, you know, cigarettes cost a whole lot. So if you go a whole year without smoking cigarettes, you know how much money that is. So every Halloween, I spend some money and I buy me something that I really want. So that's how I celebrate my anniversary of kicking the habit. And yes, under new management, if you're down to 2 cigarettes a day, that is wonderful. I somehow I just couldn't do it that way. I couldn't I did it the way I did it because I had tried everything. And even when I got down to 1 cigarette or down to 2 cigarettes or something, it was something that would trigger me. And I thank God that my kids had my back too, because around that time I had told them, because every time I try to stop, whether it was somebody getting sick in the family, a death in the family, losing a job, car breakdown, kids showing out, kids get suspended, just different things, nigga acting up, okay? Just things would trigger me and I would just run to the store and buy me a pack of cigarettes. So this time I told my kids, please, 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 can y'all help me? Could y'all not get in trouble with school? Could you do your chores when I ask you to? Could you do it? Could you not fight and bicker? I remember times when they would be bickering over video games or something. And they'd be like, be quiet, be quiet. We don't want mom to smoke a cigarette. Be quiet, stop arguing. Like they really had my back. They really had my back. So I just have to say that little story because I be so excited every year that I don't even remember what a cigarette tastes like anymore. So for any of you who are, trying to kick that habit, good luck to you. You can do it. It might take a lot of prayer and support and some chocolates and some pop. Mine was chocolates and pop that got me through my cravings. And every now and then some peanut butter. But I got through. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, so you said the worst habit is to start smoking. My stepdad told me that when I was younger, when we used to beg him to stop smoking. We be in the car, he be in the front. Back then when they had them old school cars and shit, none of the cars had air back then. And we be in the back of that hot car with the windows down and the smoke going in our face, and then him smoking at home, and we just would beg him. And we would be like, on the TV it says, this is what it does to you, Dad. I'm grown. I do what I want. But just remember, the first time you pick up a cigarette, you're going to be addicted. And I was like, whatever. I'm a little kid. Whatever. Ain't nobody picking up those shits. And lo and behold, once I got older, I started smoking something else, right? And then some of my friends who smoke cigs and Black and Milds and things like that, they was like, Smokey, hey, this gonna stimulate your high, man. This gonna stimulate your high, man. This gonna make your high last longer, man. And I'm like, a cigarette will do that? I'm up there all lit, feeling good. I'm like, for real? Let me try it. And I took a cigarette after, smoking something else, and I was like, oh. Okay. It did feel a lot better. And that was all it took. That was all it took. Yes, some hard candy. Sucking on some hard candy when you're trying to stop smoking. That helps too. But yes. Mm-mm-mm. They said the only thing I smoke is vape, but mine. That's good if it don't have nicotine because a lot of people be like, "Oh, I vape." I'm like, y'all do understand. Even people who smoke weed, people who still smoke weed. Yeah, if y'all smoking something wrapped in tobacco, that's still smoking nicotine. That's still tobacco. I know people who done got cancer for just smoking weed. I promise you, I do. They've never smoked a cigarette in their life, and I always thought they was doing something better than the people smoking the weed. I mean, smoking the cigs. So yeah, but anywho. So let's get back into YTC's show because I had got up early this morning because as I was saying, I don't work. I always take off for work. Excuse me. I always take off for work on Halloween. But I literally, you know how you just be in a habit of getting up and going to work, and I work from home, so it's a habit. I woke up even knowing damn well I don't work on Halloween, and I got in there, I clocked in, started clocking out my systems, pulled up my work internet, pulled up our clock in little system, and it said PTO all day. I said I could kick myself in the ass because I literally told my good Judy the other day that I swear to God, every time I'm out on PTO, I usually forget and I go in there and clock in, then realize I'm on PTO and I could kick myself because I could have still been in bed. But anyway, I had already started my coffee because that's what I do before I clocked in. So I already started my coffee. So I said, let me just grab my laptop and sit here on the couch and see what's going on. YouTube Cameras was live, and she had that guy on there from Lemon's panel. I think his name is Zesto, or Cresto, something. Y'all can put his name in the chat if I'm messing it up. Because But anyway, I think it's Nesto Cresto or something like that. And boy, when I tell you the B sector was grilling him, they were grilling him and trying to see him for what he is or what he's trying to perceive himself to be. They had him in the hot seat for almost, because I think he got off he got off like an hour into the end of the show. I think that's when he finally left. So he was on there for about 5 hours. About 5 hours. And he was in that hot seat that whole entire time. I mean, it was people from Brie on there, people from Olivia on there, Sassy on there, Uppity on there. It was so many people that had hit the panel to discuss with him what he is trying to bring to our sector that they think needs help. I mean, that's the message that I was getting. And a lot of people was asking him because I guess the guy calls himself a YouTube manager or something like that. And when he said manager of that white lady's channel, that English lady's channel, when he first said manager, I was thinking like he's just a moderator manager. You know, we can have moderator managers where they can end the show, they can start the show, they could like, you know, like handle the anything that a moderator can do on their own channel. A managing mod could do the same thing. So that's what I was thinking. Then come to find out he's a whole manager of her channel. Like not a moderator manager, but a manager of her channel. And I really didn't understand that part. And I'm like, is he trying to be Lemon's manager of his channel? Is this where this might be possibly going? Because I just didn't understand. The guy talking about he probably got about 1,000 subbies. And he's managing somebody else's channel. And so people was asking him about his own channel. And he was like, well, yeah, I got like 1,000. And the lady that he's managing, she has, I think, like almost 4K. And he's sitting over on 1K. And it was like, well, I would think somebody who is managing or who can manage or who somebody would allow to manage their channel would have a lot more subscribers. I mean it 10, 15, 20, 50,000, 100K, millions up there with the Tasha K's and the lovely TIs and the, it's a lot of them up there in the millions. I don't know them all, but them is the ones I do know. I'm thinking, you could be under me, under my tutelage. I could school you. I could help you grow your channel, something like that. But how is somebody who ain't even monetized on their own shit being a manager to somebody else's YouTube channel? And how much are they being paid to manage a YouTube channel? I don't get that part. But they was grilling him on everything, like wondering if he really likes black women. You know how they do when they find out a black man is married to a white woman or an Asian woman or a Japanese or, anybody else. They was grilling him on, do you really like black women? Are you like, thank you, VS, for becoming a member. Thank you. And shout out to all the members. And what up, Room Shaker? Hey, child. Hey, Novo. Hey, Jay Dunn. What up, Jay Dizzle? How you doing? Y'all come on in. Make sure y'all like and share the video, please. And thank you very much. What up, Tay Bay and Old Lady Sky? How you doing? Jins. I see y'all in the chat on this good Halloween. But yeah, so people was asking him all kind of questions and trying to see where his head at, or trying to see what he's trying to incorporate in this, sector. And he was backpedaling at sometimes. Sometimes he was backpedaling because when he was on Lemon's channel, from what I saw, he was talking about merging sectors and things like that. But the crazy part is he said they really don't have a sector. It's just a whole bunch of people who meets over on this English woman's channel. And it could be somebody from a debate sector, somebody from a gaming sector, somebody from the tea sector, somebody from, things like that. And we was really confused because people kept saying, you can't even really explain what y'all have going on. They just talking about all these sectors. They meet up on this one lady's panel at the end of the day at nighttime. And they just be over there shooting the shit and debating. So the debating part is not an issue for me because there is a debate sector. I never been in there, but I heard about it in the past. So that's not really a big issue, I believe, for none of us that you are part of a debate sector or that y'all debate or something like that. The question stems from, why the hell do you think the B sector wants to merge with a debating sector? That's the question. The second question is, why didn't you approach or find out who might be the best candidates in the sector to have a debate show with? Like they was mentioning people like the Ronnie Q's, the Mrs. O, the Olivia's, Jay Wilson. Hell, I'd even throw Trey Jor in there. I could throw a lot of people. I could throw VS in there. It's a lot of people in this sector that I could think of besides Lemon. That would be great for either just a debate show of one or two people or even a debate team. There's many people besides Lemon. That's no shade because I like me some Lemon. That's no shade. But a debate show with Lemon? That don't even sound right coming off my lips. The last thing that I would ever imagine Lemon doing is being on a debate team or debating somebody who has been doing that shit for years. Like that English lady over there, he talking about he done schooled her. The manager, Zesto, Cresto, Nesto, he said he schooled her well. And now she's really, really good at debating. And Lemon got 3 weeks to get ready for a debate. That's like, I'm going to use Jay Dunn. Jay Dunn, she's in a career of, writing scripts for networks like BET and others. producing things like that. Um, that'll be like me saying in 3 weeks, Jay Dunn got to go against me, and I've been a personal custom cake decorator for 10 years. That'd be like Jay Dunn getting 3 weeks to compete with me to make a beautiful work of art out of a cake. That could be, I don't know, that could be even somebody who's a hairdresser. I got 3 weeks to compete with them doing hair. Like, it don't make no sense. Like, that is like so out of his league from what we can tell. We've been knowing Lemon ever since he's been on Sir King's panel when they used to team up over there and host shows together. So we know Lemon from a long time. This dude talking about he following Lemon for a year, and he's still like this is what he literally said. I've been following Lemon for a year, but I've been following the B sector for years. So if you've been following Lemon for a year, then it should actually be longer if you've been following the sector for longer, because Lemon used to be over there on Sir King for years. But let's just leave it at the year. Let's just leave it at the year. Even if he's been following him for a year, why are you still going back in his archives trying to figure out the best subject, the best topic for Lemon to be part of in a debate? If you've been following him for a year, in the clouds, in the bushes, whatever, in the trees, why are you still, he talking about I'm going back 4 months to see what I think the best topic is. See, that's where a lot of people kept getting upset and thrown off. Like, y'all been doing debates over there for how long, and you don't know what topic that you want Lemon to the. I got topics. I got topics. I just haven't chosen. I haven't settled on a particular topic yet. But you got topics. He couldn't even mention the topics that he has, because maybe we could have helped. Did anybody think about that? What are all the topics, sir? Maybe we can help, and we can give you some advice on what we think Lemon can probably participate in. But he couldn't even list those topics. And that's when Sassy jumped up there, and she was like, man, you've been on here for all this time, and you just been talking and talking and talking, and you ain't gave us no definite answer. And then the debate is in 3 weeks. And a lot of us is seeing it for what it is. Let's just keep it funky, right? Let's just keep it hood. Let's keep it hood. Somebody just sent me something in my back chat, and that gotta be that can't be true. That can't be true. Y'all quit playing with me, y'all. Y'all quit playing with me, y'all. Not on this good Halloween day can this be true. Somebody just put a message in my back chat. Y'all, where Tracy at? Somebody tell me where Tracy is right now. Can somebody please tell me where Tracy is right now? Is Tracy okay? Because I just cannot believe what somebody just put in my back chat about Tracy. So does anybody know where Tracy is and if she's okay? I'm going to wait for a few minutes. So who is this person in the chat talking about Tracy has been arrested for pedo? Are they just trolling? Okay, so they just trolling. All right. I ain't got no moderators, so I'm gonna just block them out myself. Okay, because that kind of like, whew, that kind of had my blood. That kind of had my heart racing. I'm like, what? I know you lying to me. Okay, so they out of here. They out of here. Girl, I I couldn't go forward without knowing that that's not true. Okay. All right, so they done threw me off my game. They done threw me off my game. Okay, so basically what it comes down to, and anybody can hit the link if you want to add to the commentary on this particular subject and not Tracy. But we know what's going on here. We know what's going on here. Basically, they are trying to merge. The guy said last night on Lemons that they were trying to do like a merger. But then on YouTube Camera's channel, he was trying to say it's not about a merger. It's just about a debate. He talking about it's a couple of debates, one and done, and then that's it. And if he's been talking to Lemon or following Lemon for over a year, and I swear, Lemon, this is no shade. I promise you, there are certain areas that I have strength, and there are certain areas where I don't have strength. And a lot of people have been giving feedback that they don't think that he is the right person for a debate. At least not on the level that they're talking about. At least not on the level that they're talking about. So it's no shade to say why y'all choose him, because I don't want Lemon to ever feel like that the B sector just don't have faith in him or something like that, or they think he's not smart or he's dumb or he's this or he's that. You know what I'm saying? It's not that at all. It's not that at all. There's so many other type of shows and topics that I feel like y'all could do on his channel if y'all wanted to. He show up on y'all show one day to talk about something. They'll show up on his shit to talk about something. But debates, it's just crazy. It's really just crazy. So we all know what it is. He claims that they're not trying to merge like the Umar boys used to. And I also, when Brianna was up there, Brianna was like, when y'all gonna hold Lemon to the fire? Because when she was having people on her panel from the Umar sector or the other sectors, she said, y'all was on my neck and my back. Like, we was on her head. Like, seriously, I ain't gonna lie. The sector was on her head. And she wants to know, when are we gonna hold Lemon to the fire for what he is trying to do? And let me put this banner up real quick, because I think this is Mrs. O. I just want to make sure.
It's me.
Hey, baby.
Hey, girl. Hey, girl.
I saw you over there on YouTube, on what, I don't know what to call her anymore, YTC, YouTube cameras. And you really had some interesting questions for that young guy.
Girl.
That young fella.
Child, let me tell you what's going on.
Any topic, by the time he dropped off of there, after y'all basically just ran his ass out of here, I don't know if he'll ever come back. But he still did not give us any type of topics, any type of subjects, anything.
And that's all I was asking him, Hood Tables, and then he couldn't even answer that, right? And not only that, he got real defensive, right? Because I've seen those type of people before, and in my opinion, they ain't nothing but a bunch of stragglers left over from the dismantled manosphere. The FBI dismantled them. You know what I mean? So they got a bunch of stragglers. But my thing is, how do they think they're gonna come over here and run over, turn this sector into a gender war sector? They got the little white girl that they had, like they had back in Jessica X, and this white girl that they're calling, what is her name? Whatever, Mel
Her
or
name
whatever.
is Mel. Yeah, Mel.
Yeah, I'm wondering, is it Jessica X? Has anybody? I have to hear her voice. Has anybody heard her voice? Because as soon as I hear the voice, I'll be able to tell. So I'm wondering, did she go live on Lemon's panel or not? Does anybody know that? So I can go listen to the voice.
I don't remember her over there on Lemons. She probably was. You guys in the chat, help us out here, because I didn't last. He be on through the night, so I didn't last the entire time.
Yeah, that's why I can't watch him, because here in the middle of the night, I'll be trying to get my sleep. Do you see what I'm saying? And I'm not finna roll back to see anything that weirdo got to say, and because I'm not impressed. And then why is it another question that I have, right?
Well, hold on, Libby. I want to make sure is this under new management?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Okay, baby. Go ahead, Libby.
And then there was a couple of things that I had an issue with. You know what I mean? And another thing, as far as holding Lemon's feet to the fire, why is it that when he always brings somebody new over here, they have to be anti-black woman, and over here in this sector where he gets all the support from the black women, he's over here getting support from the black women, but how's it that he always finds himself into little sectors that are anti-black woman? Like I'm trying to make it make sense.
Oh, okay. YouTube cameras. That's right. Because they didn't literally even come in like that. Nesto, or whatever his name is. He didn't
Hmm.
even come till like maybe hour 4 or hour 5, and then
Hmm.
YTC said that Lady Mel came in around like the past seventh hour, because they was actually supposed to be there at the beginning of the show,
Hmm.
but
Hmm.
obviously they had other agendas, and they came like really really late.
Okay, yeah, I'll go listen to the voice. Do you see what I'm saying? Because, like I said, it just sounds like they're trying to revamp something that's gone past, and evidently they have a small following over there, so they want to merge. And then the guy said, from what he told me, now I heard what you said, right? That they had mentioned merging, right? But
Mhm.
then he said this morning that they weren't talking about merging. They was only talking about two videos or two debates. You know what I
And
mean?
that's
That's
what
what he
people
told
said, he
me.
was backpedaling and pussy pot, because on limits he said merger.
Mm.
Hmm. But
Well,
yeah,
he told me two
that's what
debates this morning. That's what he told me, two debates or two videos or something like that. That's what he told me, right? And I'm just wondering really what's going on. But I'm really wondering about Lemon. He always get all the support over here. Everybody love him. All the ladies love him. Krista back to lose her mind over him and whoever else. But you always find your sector in these spaces that are predominantly anti-black women. Now he ain't that stupid, and we are. And as far as the debate goes, is Lemon somebody that you would seriously have a debate with? And what would this debate be about? He couldn't even answer these simple questions this morning. What is it that you want to debate about? Do you see what
I
I'm
don't.
saying?
That's what I don't understand. Like, what topic? Like, he
This
kept
the
saying,
B
"I got
sector.
topics. I just gotta choose which one." And he talking about he been following Lemon for a year, but he's still going back through his videos and listening to him to see which topic would be best. I'm like, that don't even make sense.
It don't make sense. And then it's the B sector. This is not a debate sector. Like I said, this is not the old black sector where, people used to have debates like O'Shea Duke Jackson and all of them, and that white girl Jessica X they used to get behind her and kiss her behind. See, they're wanting to vamp that because they don't have a space for that anymore. So I guess they thinking they so smart that they can come to the B sector because we're not very intelligent over here, and they could turn this into a gender war sector all over again. But see what
That's
they
what I
don't
think,
realize.
Livia. That they gonna
Yeah,
start this into a gender
yeah.
war.
That's what they want it to be. And
It's
so
gonna be bad if we
yeah,
allow it.
Lemon will open the door. He'll open the door. A lot of these women, which clearly don't mind, by from what I heard this morning, and they're thinking they can infiltrate, and then this will be the new manosphere sector, the new anti-black woman sector. But the thing about the beef sector is what they don't understand. They keep underestimating folks around here, right? They ain't gonna do nothing but end up content. Okay, it was so trivial to me this morning because, like I told China White, and China even said we seen this all before, to where I didn't even do a video. That's how much I don't care. They're gonna end up being content just like Binary and them did. Okay, Binary thought he was gonna come over here and move something, shake something, change the content. No, honey, this the beef sector. Now you got your women over there at Lemons. They're gonna love it and all of this and all of that, and people are gonna stand behind them if they strike up a video, start talking about, you can't even they can't even come over here doing the content that they want to do. They're gonna have to do like Binary. If they want some people on their channel, they're gonna have to do what? Talk about B sector topics? Or else who's gonna listen if they're not talking about B sector topics? Do you see what I'm saying?
And I noticed that you had asked him, "Have you ever been on my channel?" And that's the thing that I was wondering earlier when I was speaking
Right.
earlier. I said, "Did you
Mhm.
even seek out people who might be better And again, no shade to limit, but better
Right.
candidates for something like that for a
No, they're
debate
going to go to channels that they think they can run over, that they think they can dominate. Do you see what I'm saying?
and
They
get
would
them
never
channels
come to my
growing
channel.
and grow their channels and
Exactly. That's
yeah.
what they think. That's the plan. That's always the plan. With somebody else new coming into the sector, it never works out that way, you know. And I don't understand why somebody like that would even want to insert themselves. And but like I said, for some of the women, if they like it, I love it. They ain't gonna go every time I hear about it. And I want to speak out about it. I'm gonna speak out about it. But you got people like a lot. Oh, she attacked. He was attacked. I'm like, and
Who
don't
said
we
he was
attack each
attacked?
other?
Who said he was attacked?
A couple of the women in the chats, and maybe even I think even on the panel, from what I heard, felt like he was attacked. I'm thinking, okay,
Well, they probably feel like we were attacking him, and I wasn't up there. I'm just saying we as a
and I'm just
section
saying,
attacked him because
and
he
what if he
wasn't standing
was?
on his shit. He kept saying, "I'm standing on 10," but you wasn't standing on 10 because we still got no answer out of you, and you was on YouTube cameras for hours and hours and hours. And
Hmm.
YTC says she think he was correcting himself because the feedback yesterday was bad. So he had first said merger, and then he changed
Hmm.
it into not a merger, just two shows.
Hmm.
But let me
Okay.
let under new management speak for a little bit before we go on because I got something else I want to ask you guys. Under new management,
Yes,
okay, how you doing?
yes. How you doing, Hood Table?
I'm
Olivia,
all
love
right.
you. Don't go nowhere, Miss Olivia. Didn't he say he bringing that white girl over here to do an experiment on the black ladies or something?
Hmm.
To
Yeah,
find out
'cause
how
I
she
was
can be
thinking, I
sassy,
want, huh?
to find out how she can be sassy, like Lolo and who was the other lady?
Hmm.
Like Lolo and some other lady. She wants to be Lolo and Just Krista. She wants to find out how to be sassy like them.
That's
Hmm.
bullshit. That's BS. For the simple fact, if she want to learn about us, find you a Pan African American school and go there so you can learn about black people and where we come from and how we built this country. Do that, and I thought that was horrible,
I
unless
think
you
it's
want
horrible
to.
too.
I feel like a lab rat or something.
Yeah, yeah. I
You know,
read that in the chat under new management, and that's why I hit the link because I read that in the chat. Do you see what I'm
yeah.
saying? And so that's why I hit the link.
If she want to do experiments, then shit, she got to pay all of us.
Hmm.
And I doubt if she's that rich, because that's billions of dollars. No damn lab rat.
Chat,
All right, I'm
chat.
out. Peace. Thanks for having me up, Hood Table. Livia, can you please, again, fix my text? Thank you.
Girl, I'm still trying.
I'm out.
It's not me, it's YouTube.
she said
But
she said
yeah,
she wants you to fix her what?
Text.
she blocked from my channel. She can't type in
Oh,
my chat. It's not a me issue, it's a YouTube issue.
yeah, that could be
You know.
kind of difficult sometimes to unblock
Yeah.
people.
I'm making me some fried green tomatoes. If anybody, I got enough for everybody in the room. If you want some, just let me know.
I want
And
some. You can
Miss,
send me a plate, child. I love me a good fried green tomato, child.
I got you. I got you. And Miss
You
Sky,
know that's right.
get in touch with
Mm-hmm.
me, please. All right, I'm out. Thank y'all.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Peace.
The sector needs
BS said
diversity.
we do need some diversity.
There's a difference between diversity and this type of content that they want to bring over here. There's a difference. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you have a couple of diverse channels over here, but when you go to telling somebody, a group of black women, that you want to study them, I mean, like, some people don't mind that type of verbiage, but some do. And like I said, I was merely speaking for myself. So if you call it diversity, okay, they let
Yeah,
everyone
I
else in
agree.
the
I
sector
agree that we
see.
do need some diversity because a lot of times I say this all the time. A lot of times when we don't have anything going on, like beefs and stuff like that, like some
Mm-hmm.
people, like me and others, and you, and
Mm-hmm.
Ronnie Q and others, we do different
Mm-hmm.
types of content besides just covering the beef sector. I mean
Right.
the beefing. So I
Mm.
consider that pretty diverse as well. But I feel what she
Yeah.
talking about, like, other people from other sectors, it just be the
Right.
certain particular people that they grab. Like when the
Exactly. It's
boys
not
come
even
in there,
about
like
diversity. It's about the anti-black rhetoric. These people dismantle their own sectors, right? And then they want to come over here because they think people stupid over here, right? And try attempts to insult people's intelligence and merge with this sector over here. And it's not like, say, take I wouldn't even say that the Mo 3 sector did that, or either like what they call the new black sector now. But some of these other people, like the binaries and this dude that was up there today, they think that we stupid over here. They think they can gaslight you and slick talk you, and you don't understand what they're saying, and all this and all that. Do you see what I'm saying? It's insulting people's intelligence. Some of us, anyway.
well, I
And
feel
like I said,
like
I
our
can understand.
intelligence already be insulted. All these doggone plays that be going on that
I
we are
mean that too.
really believe, and that's what I feel like. Like that's the first thing I thought of at first was, okay, are we bringing more people in the sector to run more plays because we running out of, just running out of content, or is we really trying to really diversify the sector?
No,
Because when he was talking about he wanted to help Lemon, we couldn't even get an answer for him about that. Like, how are
nothing
you
with
helping
what.
Lemon? Lemon is
He
doing
said
better
that
than
this
every
morning he
one of
wants to
y'all.
come over here and help. Help with what?
He couldn't say. I mean, Lemon be having how many people in his chat every night? And I'm talking about all night long, like 10 hours in, and he still got hundreds and hundreds of people watching him.
Right, so he okay. He don't need help. He good.
Yeah. Now VS think it's trolling. She thinks who was that? Somebody else said trolling. Oh, okay, here
Perhaps.
we go. She said, I believe Lemon is just trolling to work everyone up. And that could be the
And
case.
it could be a new storyline because he ain't that stupid. He know how to create a good storyline. You know what I mean? But by the fact that that guy, it seems like they're trying to build up a sector of quote unquote debate sector. You need to do it the hard way. You need to get it from scratch because over here you're not going to get a whole lot of people wanting to come up and debate you on the topics that you want to talk about. And not to mention, you're not even willing to mention the topics that you're wanting to debate on. He couldn't even expound on that this morning. So what is it even that you're wanting to debate on? Like hair color, outfit. Like, what is it that you want to debate on? Geopolitics, like race. What is it that you want to debate on? He couldn't even answer that. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, he couldn't give no answer. I'm like, you up there for all them hours
Yeah.
and couldn't
And
get
what
a
do we really
definitive
learn?
answer
Nothing.
on just topics. We can't get one topic. Did he even
Thank
mention
you.
one topic?
No, he didn't mention one topic. I asked him, and then he got really defensive and he started trying to gaslight. That was
Thank
his
you, yeah.
go-to.
That's how I feel. I'm not going to support any new people who don't bring nothing else to the table. And the people who came in, like, okay, there are certain people who come into the sector. They come in the right way. And some people don't think there's a right or a wrong way, but there is a right or a wrong way. Like some people come in and they just sit, they chill, they might hit a panel here and there, they'll be down in the chats. But then we have these people who just come over and they just try to force themselves on
Hmm.
people. And I'm
Hmm.
like, if you've been watching us for a year, you saw the Omar integration,
Hmm.
right? Or at least saw them try to integrate.
Hmm.
And I'm like, did you learn anything?
Clearly not, because they're
What you're
trying to
doing
do the
right now
same
don't
thing.
make no damn sense. You need to sat your ass down somewhere, or just make friends.
Yeah, at least the Umar, they tried to be slick. You know what I mean? Their true intentions were revealed eventually, but, they tried to be slick. They came in with a black girl and, whatnot, and all this and all of that third, but, they came in, but this guy right here, I'm managing this white chick and we're wanting to do two debates and it's a cookout. Well, what do you want to debate about? So go right to not, I'm confused. I mean, I'm not confused. They're not even making sense.
It wasn't
Like
making
it's real
sense.
ignorant.
Yeah, it wasn't making no sense. And what do you think about somebody said he meant now I didn't hear it because I ain't gonna lie. I was watching YTC this morning, but I was on the couch and I had laid down. It's so funny, Livy. Have you ever like woke up and realized you missed something alive and it's still going and you rewind it, then you doze off again, then you get up and you rewind it? That's what I was doing with YouTube
That's
cameras
how you
live
mean.
was
That's
like
how you know
12
it's
hours
boring as
long
hell.
in my time. Like I
Yeah. That's how you
She
know it's
had
boring as
finished like
hell.
3 hours ago, and I was like still in the middle trying to catch up. But
Yeah.
somebody said he said something about a cookout.
Yeah, what did he didn't even explain. Somebody asked him on the panel, what do you mean by a cookout? He couldn't even explain that. Unless he explained it when I wasn't up there. Did anybody ever get answers to what he meant by the cookout?
I
Because
don't
you
know.
could just,
I don't know. Somebody asked that in the chat, and that's a good point. You nasty. That's one thing that a lot of people don't like about our sector is we're so willing to help outsiders. We're so willing
hmm
to recruit and outsource other content creators, but
hmm
the people in our own community who has been supporting us for years and years and years,
hmm
monetary and clicks and views,
hmm
they don't get as much support. We
hmm
can grow somebody's channel who we've never seen before, but have
hmm
somebody sitting on 600 begging
hmm
for subbies who is
hmm
constantly supporting the bigger ones, and they
you know,
don't.
actually, that's what it sounded like. A lot of them was trying to do this morning. You know, you had that talent guy down there, and and it even sounded like I can't. It was just so many of them. You know, it seemed like they're, well, we don't mind. You know, they've attacked the guy, and I'm thinking, no, honey, he attacking y'all. Okay, so ain't nobody got to. And then if he want to be in the B sector, how's he gonna dictate the content? Cause that's kind of what we do over here. We go at each other. So we supposed to handle him with kid gloves?
Right. And
Grown ass men
TSW,
against women? I gotta
hey,
handle you with kid gloves?
hey, TSW said, "What are the rules? Because this is the internet. I don't speak on the B sector because I chose not to. But shouldn't everyone have the same right?"
That's what I was doing. I was expressing my right to have my opinion. He got it right there. Like I said, if they like it, I love it for them. Only thing I can control is my panel. But if I'm gonna click a link and the channel holder is going to give let me on the panel to express my opinion about what's going on their channel, that's what I'm going to do. Do you see what I'm saying? And so I was speaking for me. I'm not speaking for the whole sector. If you like lemon, if you like that type of gender war content, okay,
And I
because
was
it's still gonna be content for me, either way it go.
Mm-hmm. And also, the other particular issue that people had was when he said to Shush Trish, "Sell me some of your food stamps."
Now, I mean, come on now, really? That is so day class A. But like I said, they don't mind it. You know, it's a stereotype. He stereotyped me. Do you have a passport? You wasted your life. You don't even know me or nothing about me. You haven't even heard my content. Because you said you ain't even never been to my channel, so you don't even know what it is that I talk about. You just assuming because I am a black woman, and you could tell that by my voice and my vernacular that I've not done anything in my life. I guess I'm some ghetto black woman that's done had 10 kids and I got 25 grandchildren and and all of this and all of that. Is that the story? Is that what he's thinking about me? Now it don't matter. You can think what you want. But clearly you don't know anything about me. You're just assuming. But if people don't mind being thought of that way and they want to uplift this white woman and talk down on black women, okay.
Well, you see that comment? Phenomenal said VS, one of the guys was streaming Lemon, and the guy said he paid Lemon to do it. And
Oh
VS
wow.
said, I knew money had to be involved.
Oh wow.
Because why would you let somebody
Mm-hmm.
stream your live? Like it's a whole money thing. It's a whole money thing. I don't have a problem
Yeah,
with people coming from other sectors. It's just the way they be fucking doing it. And it's the
yeah,
way that we
and Wild
support
Seed is
other
right. Lemon
people.
is actually not even beef sector. Did you see what they
Right.
say? Lemon is an infiltrator himself, catch an infiltrated plant, right? Because like I said, whenever he's bringing somebody over here, they always anti-black woman or they're very antagonistic to the people in the sector. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I don't know why the women over here love that food. Did somebody tell them to? Like I'm trying to make it make sense. You know.
I just don't like
And
how
it don't matter about how many of us drag Sheffy or which I don't or uppity about their food stamps. They ain't coming from another sector. They're not no white woman trying to want to come over and study somebody or some black man that he think he better than somebody because he say he live in Korea. with an Asian wife. See, that's not the point. People keep conflating the issue. Like, focus. It's the context clues for me.
I believe you're right, phenomenal. She said, SK has said he thinks Lemon have known these people for a while. I believe that
Mhm.
is right. Just
I
like
think,
the
yeah,
other ones who had came in, he said he been
yeah,
behind the scenes and knowing them for a while. So yeah,
yeah,
and
yeah,
they trying to get their numbers up and their money up.
yeah. They want a little bit of what Lemon got going over here. They want a piece of the good thing.
But
You
why is
know, and
it
we
that
don't know what
we?
conversations that he having with them people or what he telling them. Y'all come over here, y'all can get it like I get it. You know what I mean? Who knows what he's saying to those people?
But why is it so hard for us to take care of home first?
Uh,
When
mm,
it comes to supporting each other. Why is that so hard?
mm,
Like I was talking to somebody the other day, Liv, about how back in the day when I first started YouTube, everybody
mm,
supported everybody. You didn't even have to know who they was. This person over here trying to grow their channel. This person over here trying to do this. This person over here. Everybody would just, flock to get
mm.
everybody's numbers up, everybody monetized, sharing videos, running playlists. We don't do that anymore. Instead, we let people straggle with their numbers, and then we outsource and support all these other people.
I
I
mean, anything is accepted these days. When I came over here, I had to make my bones. I started swinging and banging with everybody. Do you see what I'm saying? Because it was the beef sector. Do you see what I'm saying? And so now it's not people just get ushered in and handed their beef sector card. You know what I mean? And then if you get to question them about something, that's real or what something that you really have a serious question about, well, it's why. Well, you didn't say this about that person. Oh, you are attacking them. Oh, you are this, that, and the. I'm thinking, what? Make it make sense. But okay.
mm-hmm.
Like I
I
said,
mean,
don't
yeah, and I see where some people was going with the food stamp comment, but they
yeah.
were going back and forth. And like some people say, when I heard the comment, I was like, well, damn, we didn't say much worse shit than that to people. But
Well, see,
I
that's not the
see both
point. The
sides
point
of
is that we say it to each other.
it. Right,
Who
right,
needs an interloper coming in and say it? We, like I said this morning, we say it to each other. Don't nobody need nobody new that don't like nobody black anyway coming in and saying nothing extra. Okay,
right,
it's different. It hit different.
right. And it's
It's
one
the
thing, the way it
context
hits
clues for
different.
me.
The way it is different also is the fact that this guy seems to have only set his eyes on Lemon. So I don't believe that he too much knows other people. Like when he told Sassy, I watch you, I like you. She said, yeah, whatever. Okay, thank you. It was like, and then with Brie as well, like, okay, you might watch us, but we still don't know what you, and for you know you like that. So for you to come in here and start dragging other people and we don't know
Right.
shit about you, that hits different as well. Because for all we know, she could get stamps or she could not get stamps. You don't know that for sure unless you've been following her. And if you have again been following her, she don't know shit about you.
He don't even know. He don't even care. It was just a stereotype. She could
Right.
be a millionaire for all he know, but because of the way that she sounds, he judging her on the way that she sounds or speaks. Black people know how to code switch all the time. How I talk on in the beef sector amongst my own people, that's not how I talk when I'm doing business. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not calling you bitches and hoes and all of this and all that when I'm trying to do some actual, excuse me, business, But and then it hits different cause we don't know you. Like, who the fuck are you? That's just like that guy. He
Exactly.
thought he was being slick, right? When Brianna kept saying, first she said, "Don't call me Bree." Then she said, "My name is not Brianna. My name is Brianna." Right? So he kept refusing to call her Brianna instead of Brianna, trying to be slick. Like, this bitch ain't gonna tell me what to call her. I'm gonna call her what I want to call her.
Girl,
Like, you
Bree
so you
wasn't
so
going.
smart, you
Bree had
so
me cracked
educated,
up.
you can speak a whole nother language, but you can't call her by her name correctly.
Bree had me cracking up. She was not going from the time she hit that panel. She's like, I'm not talking to you. Don't
Right.
talk to me. I'm not talking to you. He was mad.
Child.
But yeah,
Ooh.
TSW said, why do you think that he thinks that he's better than anyone? She didn't get that from him. That man didn't have a chance on the panel. I don't know why
He
he
wasn't
thought he was
supposed to
better
have a
than
chance.
anyone.
Not when I hit it.
He really thought he was better than anyone. Like he could bring something over here to help us
Well,
out.
he's
Like
here to help. He's here to help us lowly black people. We're uneducated. We don't know anything. We need their help. We need their guidance. We need the support.
But who was
Okay.
that who said to him, we might beef over here, we might drag, we might call each other names, we might go dark, but we ain't dumb? Was that you who said that or somebody else? There's like, we ain't dumb, we ain't stupid, and we see you a mile away.
Well,
I
I
don't
know
know
I
who
see him.
said that.
I didn't say we ain't dumb and we ain't stupid. I
Yeah,
told him not
somebody
to
said that.
assume. I told him not to assume that I didn't see what was going on because of the way that I speak. Because he said something about my grammar. You know what I mean? But I'm thinking, oh, okay, so you know all you need to know about me by my grammar. Oh,
That's what
oh,
some people
okay.
say, VS, that to stop this, wouldn't people need to check limit? And that's one thing Bree said on the panel. She said, why isn't people holding him to the fire for bringing all these
That's true.
people in? And somebody even hit me in the back chat, and they said in my back chat that we need to address limit. So a
Cause he
lot
the
of
hot
people
boy
feel like,
around here. They not gonna dress him. I don't even look at his shit. And I made several videos about him because he told me one day up on YTC's camera when I went up there to ask her a question. He went on me immediately and he told me that he was the freaking content. So whenever I want to do content on him, I'm gonna go do content on him because he's the what? He's the content. He's a self-proclaimed content. So, and as far as not holding his feet, I've been holding. Look. I talk about him being whatever it is that I want to talk about him being, right? So if he now a gateway for all this stuff, I am now questioning why is it that when he brings somebody over here, they have to be anti-black woman when he get all this black woman support.
they
So
talk about
is that not
boycott.
holding his feet to the fire?
Dana said boycott. Big Riz, what up, Big Riz? Shout out to everyone who just pulled up with Big Riz. Hey, Dana. Hey, Wild Seed. How y'all doing? What up, friend? Natural Love. Shout out to the members. And also, Big Riz said, I'm sure Lemon going live tonight. I want to see these new people in real time. Oh, so Big Riz, you haven't seen them on Lemon's panel yet? Or you what? Or what you mean by that?
Shit, I'll be asleep again.
VS
The
said if I
fuck?
was to go in lemon, they would call me a hater or jealous. And you probably right, VS. They probably would call you a hater or
He
jealous.
is anti-black woman. I agree with that. Side eye clearly. A lot of them are around here, but I mean, I'm not saying it matters or not. If you don't, if you don't care about that sort of thing or you don't realize it, then okay,
And I still don't
but I
think
don't
that he's
understand
really
what the
dating
pushback.
Mrs. Lemon. I still don't believe that whole shit either.
Oh, girl, no, I don't even get the pushback on. Okay, so why push? So why say somebody like me is attacking this new guy, but you're not going to say he's attacking somebody like whoever it was he said about somebody food stamps or him thinking somebody is not educated by the way that they speak, but you worried about him being attacked and he a whole grown man, right?
Mm,
Aside from him being derogatory and thinking that we need help over here, that's a whole grown ass man. So you women, some of you women that were worried about him being attacked, y'all gotta come to his defense, right?
mm.
Okay.
Now,
Mm.
Phenomenal said, has this guy shown himself on camera? I don't know if he's shown himself on camera. I know that white lady, she be on camera. I didn't see her when I went over there, I saw what she looked like.
Oh,
Um
has she been on camera?
well, over there, over there. But
Okay.
she has her pictures and stuff on her, her thumbnails and on her banners and
Uh-huh.
stuff like that. But Phenomenal said Lemon does this, then hides in the clouds and don't expect him to address it fully on his channel because he causes
Mm.
too many distractions.
I just want to know if it's Jessica, that Jessica X person. That's what I want to know.
Hmm.
Are they rebranding her? But like I said, I'll try to go. Didn't they said it was a video last night, right?
Mm-hmm. Now,
And so
Side Eye
I'll try to
said,
go.
you see that comment? Side Eye said Lemon is disrespectful to women himself. That's his
Yeah.
true self when he can't keep himself in character.
Mhm. Mhm. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. He's an anti-black woman himself. So okay.
Hmm.
And if people don't see that, they just don't see it.
Hey, soul sister, welcome to the chat. And Side Eye said, I used to be Southern, so I noticed how he talks and treats the black women. And he send their money only. I think they meant he's for their money only. Peeps how he be let the trans and gay men flirt with him. Hetero men would shut that down.
Mhm.
Oh, so yeah, a lot of people saying he's still gay or he's You know,
I say he is.
a lot of people say he is. I mean, a lot of people say he is, but it's like it's so much plays be going on over there. It's really hard to figure out what to believe, what not to believe. It's like play after play after
Well,
fucking
the reason
play.
why I said it's not because of something that I heard somebody else say. The reason why I said it is because of my gaydar. That's the reason why I say he gay. It ain't cause of what nobody else think or nothing else. It's just based on me and my gaydar. That's it. That's it. That's all.
Hey, very
That's all I
Carrie.
got.
Yeah,
You
very
know.
curious said Soul Sister they will support regardless, just watch. And then Dana Blue said, I'm trying to figure out when Lemon started running the B sector.
I'm trying to figure that out too. But anyway, like I said, I didn't even feel like doing a video on this weak ass shit
I
today.
just was about to
Um,
ask you, was you going live? I just was about
the
to ask
hell no, I'd have been YouTube hood tables, baby. I'd have been live if I was going live about this bull crap. Do you see what I'm saying? I refuse to do a video about it today because it wasn't worth my time. It wasn't worth my hour. Okay.
Well, I was
Because I
scrolling
said
through
all
to
I
see
had to
if
say.
anybody had
And
went
then
live.
check this out too. Check this out. Let me tell you this, right? So I'm over there on the pound. I got up there about twice. You know, I be getting phone calls in the morning, right? And it's what do you call it? It's Halloween, right? And so, but the second time I got up there before I hit the link, and I'm assuming that YTC or somebody don't like when I come up here because I heard YTC like moaning, and I like, oh God. Now I don't know what that was for, but if she don't want me on her panel no more than honey, she shouldn't be letting me up there. But I
I
heard
did
the
hear
moaning
that.
and
I did hear that, but I didn't
yeah, I
know.
heard. I caught that
I
shit.
didn't
I
know if it
caught it.
was. I didn't know if it
I
was in
catch
reference to
everything,
you.
and that's just like that black ass sassy. She knew that Jessica B was talking about me, but she thought she was being slick. I'm just wondering who's Jessica talking to when she says something hippopotamus. Bitch, you know the fuck she talking to me. See, these hoes be trying to be slick. Do you see what I'm saying? But I was like, oh, okay, since it's got to be a oh God every time I hit the motherfucking panel. Well, bitch, fuck you, and I won't hit your panel anymore. I got a whole motherfucking channel I can run on my own, bitch.
Yeah, I
Okay?
didn't know she
So don't
was.
think you doing me no motherfucking favors, bitch. You ain't gotta be moaning and complaining, and that other black bitch ain't gotta have nothing else to say about it either. I just won't hit the motherfucking panel and I'm gonna fuck you, them niggas, and that black bitch. That
I
go
didn't
for all
know
y'all
what she
YouTube
was
cameras.
moaning for. I didn't know what she was moaning for
Yeah,
exactly.
bitch, what the
But
fuck is you on for? You look, you can't even control your own panel, bitch. You can't even give the 30. Motherfuckers all over our subject. Hershey Kisses and Demons Odom went round for round and pound for pound. And then we finally circled back and give this nigga time to jump off the goddamn thing. I guess I'm offline. I get back online. The motherfucker ain't even up there no more. You know what I mean? And I'm like, girl, and then I come back up her. And the reason why I hit the link the last time is cause I heard them trying to imply that he was being attacked. And I'm thinking, do they mean me? And I seen my name in the chat specifically. Well, Miss Olivia attacked him. I'm like, bitch, ain't. In the first place, I didn't attack him. I asked some questions. He started over talking me. If you go back, you can, it's still on her channel. He started trying to gaslight me. I don't know this guy from Adam, so I don't even know what to attack you on yet. Do you see what I'm saying?
girl,
So I
hold
had to
up. They
start
talking
raising my
about
voice because I got frustrated, Hood Tay, because he kept interrupting me.
Lemon allowed Tosa to call him daddy.
Oh,
I didn't hear that, but Big Riz said I would never allow none of that, and I would hope not, Big Riz. I'm about to hit you up in the DMs if I hear you allowing somebody like that calling you daddy. Okay.
child. Well, what about that Simon guy that they said the Simon guy got dreams of him and Lemon and some kids having a happy family together or something like that?
Right, and that they be talking behind the scenes, and they supposed to go see each other and all this, and I'm like, is this a play as well, or is it really true? I don't know.
Okay.
It's
What
just
heterosexual man do you know? Have you ever heard of a heterosexual man playing like that? I mean,
girl.
tell the truth. Anyone that you ever met, have you?
No.
That- Girl, you know they don't know. Girl, okay. I mean,
Because I
come
don't
on
know
now.
no men in my life, the ones who are straight, obviously,
Mine
who would
either.
allow a man, gay, trans,
Mm-mm,
whatever, to call them daddy.
mm-mm.
They
No,
probably trying to knock their teeth out their mouth. Who the
yeah,
fuck you
exactly,
calling daddy? Like, nope.
exactly.
It
Come
wouldn't
on,
even
let's keep it a
fly.
buck.
Nope. They
Yeah.
be in jail the next morning. Why you in
Exactly.
jail?
They be
That
done
bitch
flipped all
called
the way
me
the
daddy.
fuck out. Thank you, nigga. What you say? So yeah.
It ain't even no laughing matter. I can't even think of one guy in my life who would think it's a laughing manner. Like, ha ha ha.
Either.
Boy, no.
Me
They
either.
be fighting around this bitch.
Child, me either. I ain't never. Nope. Not
And
no.
it
None
ain't
of them
like
that I
no
know.
homo, it's not being homophobic or anything like that. It's just like a sign of disrespect. Like the one thing about most people who are straight, they don't care if you're gay or something like that, as long as you don't come at them a certain type of way
Right.
or try to talk to them or approach them a certain kind of. That's when it becomes
Exactly.
disrespect. So it's not the fact that they're
Exactly.
gay. That has nothing.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Especially a man. I mean, come on now, really.
I don't get
Especially
it.
a man. I mean,
I
give
don't
me a
get it.
freaking break. They gonna
The
go
big
from
Chris said
zero
that
to
man
a hundred.
flirting and ish is all. I don't understand him being okay with that. That's why he keeps putting that jacket. Exactly, Big Riz. That's why people keep putting that jacket on him because he be allowing people who are not straight to flirt with him. It's really
Mm,
weird. It's really
mm,
weird.
mm,
They talk about they was side eyeing so hard the other night. It took until today for my eyes to get right.
mm. Yeah.
Oh, Kitchen Ministry said, "Tell us, sis." Hold
Mm,
on. Soul
mm,
Sister says some men think women should be punished, so they go around and cuss them out. That could be the case. That could be the
mm.
case. Now, Big Red said phenomenal on some real ish. I got a bro. Told him start checking that ish fast, but he don't listen. Oh, so you did tell him to start checking that shit. Okay. Well, maybe it
Mm.
makes good content for him and helps with his channel for us to believe all these narratives or storylines.
Mm.
But anyway, that's all I got. Anything else you got, Liv, or anything you've seen
Oh,
that
girl,
you
no,
want to
that's all
discuss?
I got. Thank you for hitting me, cause like I said, I didn't want to have to. Well, I wasn't gonna go put a video on my channel about this, whatever the hell this supposed to be right here, cause, child, whatever. I'll just wait and see what I can hear in the, for future reference. But thanks for letting me come up because I really did want to get that out about I heard that little comment about what YouTube cameras said and the way that they fuck both of them bitches too. By the way, black ass sassy with your insecure wanna be bougie, but you ain't. Escort service having ass and fuck you too. Why the TC cameras, bitch? If you don't want me up on your panel, bitch, that's all the fuck you had to say, bitch. You ain't got to moan and complain. Just drop me off the motherfucking stage, bitch. But look at her, bitch. I don't go where I'm not wanted, bitch. So you ain't got to motherfucking worry about it no more. And this Ernesto dude, nigga, fuck you too. You ain't gonna be nothing but content. You stay over there where you comfortable at on faggot at up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. On Lemons Panel. You stay over there. You and your Anglo woman, and y'all will do just fine. I'm sure over there on Lemons. Cause stay where you
I gotta
love.
see
Go where
how
you appreciate it.
I'm gonna see how this works
And
out because that man last night,
I didn't
I don't
say you
know if
dropped
he didn't
me.
feel anything else. He felt unwelcome. If he
She
didn't feel
said, listen to
anything
here.
else,
We trying to change the narrative. YTC said, LOL, I didn't drop you, lady. You left. I didn't say you dropped me. Did I say she dropped me?
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear
I did
that.
not say you dropped me. Are you okay? And the chat said that not me. Or no, I'm not confused. I didn't say you dropped me. I heard Hood Table heard you moaning too when I was Hood Table said she heard it too.
Yeah, I
When
was
you
like,
realize
who's
that
she? I was like, who's she moaning at? Because she was like, and we can hear her. We can hear you by TC. You was like, you said something.
right.
I was like, who is she
Hello.
moaning at?
I'm glad well at least thank you. And then she said in the chat, then she said, what did she say down here? You just said
Oh, she
that
said she was
F
irritated
you.
with Resto. I didn't know who it was, YTC, and I did say that. I don't know if you heard it,
But
but I said
Resto
I
was
don't know who
already
it was.
gone. I'm the one clicked the link. But anyway,
I
girl,
just heard
whatever.
the phone and I was
But I
cracking
didn't
up.
say you dropped me. Maybe you misheard. But I didn't say you dropped me in Hood Tables. No, I didn't say you dropped me. I did not say that. Why would I say that? Anybody, all they got to do is go back and look at it. I didn't say you dropped me. You misunderstood.
Yeah.
Okay. So nobody heard that over here but you. You trying to change the narrative. Okay, bitch. That's what the fuck you trying to do. Y'all like to run them dumb, stupid narratives. But bitch, you got the stupid narrative. You try to say that I said that you dropped me, bitch. I didn't say you dropped me. I did not say you dropped me. Why would I say that? That would be a lie.
Who the
You
hell
ain't
is
nobody to
Was?
lie on, girl. You ain't special.
Who is Was? Oh, Donna Judas. I'm up here like, who is Was? Oh, they said Resto sounds like Judas. No, I didn't know who YTC was moaning at, and I said that about 5 minutes ago. I said I heard her moan, but I didn't know who she was moaning at. But
Well, yeah, I felt like she was moaning at me because I hit the link, and then you was like, "Oh yeah, I heard that too."
Judas,
The
I
rest of dude was
don't know.
all the way gone. He wasn't in the back, bitch. I'm the only one that was trying to come up there.
Judas,
Y'all regular ass bitches be trying to be shady, but fuck all you goddamn stupid ass bitches. I don't give a fuck.
I would have to hear Judah's voice again, Donna, because I don't think I really watched him, or
Who is Judah?
I don't know. Is that like in the not Manosphere, but is that in the Umar sector or the Black sector? I don't know Judah.
I don't either.
I heard of the name. I just don't know where they are or where they from, but I heard their name before.
Judah.
Judah's.
I don't.
They said ops. Ops. He's an op. Hmm.
I don't. I don't know
Hey,
nothing about it.
remember, what does that say? Remembering Lyrica. Big Red Slap, I have yet to hear you tell Lemon how you really feel about his behavior on here. Maybe he tells them behind the scenes. Maybe he tells them, in the back chat. Oh, he used to be on Rob Rack sometimes. Okay, that's why I think I remember seeing him.
Mm.
Okay. And Soul Sister said I didn't get a chance to see her live today, but I saw it was 6 hours. Girl, how you do it? I don't know how she do it. She be up in the morning, early in the morning, child. I still be
It
in
was
bed.
hyped up over there today. I know that.
Conscious sector. That's where he's from, the conscious sector. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't remember what his voice sounds like, but maybe I'll go over
Well, you
there.
know they try to rebrand themselves. That's why I said I was gonna try to go over there and listen to that girl's voice, and see if I recognize the voice, because that's the only type of content that they want to do is gender war content. You can tell that
It
by the way the
sounds like
motherfucker was.
Manosphere type of shit. It really does.
Yeah,
And then
gender,
when
and
I
that's
went
what.
to, did you go to? I know you probably ain't gonna go over there, but K Fit has shared the link, and she said this
Hmm.
is the people that Lemon's trying to bring to the B sector. So I went on that link, and it was that
Hmm.
male lady, the white lady, and just
Hmm.
looking at all her videos and all the debates and the topics that they were talking about, I'm like,
Hmm.
oh yeah, I don't think
What
this is
what
gonna
what what
strike
was
up too
some of the
much in our
debates
sector.
supposed to be about? What were they about?
Hold on, let me go back over there right now.
Because
I'm
see,
gonna
that's
just,
what they used to do in the ministry is debate over there. That's what we used to do: go back and forth and debate. That's all it was,
and it
debate.
would always turn into a man versus woman thing.
Yeah, gender war. It was just
Yeah,
debate.
gender war.
And then they inserted the white bitch and they uplifted the white woman or beat down the black woman because they got mommy issues. And girl, girl, girl.
Hold on, I got it right here. Okay. Her name is Mel Pandora. And some of the lives, let's see. Okay, the one scheduled for a few days is called Battle of the Sexes. Hold on, let's see. Oh, there's another Battle of the Sexes.
See, gender war content.
Uh excuse me. Dang, how many Battle of the Sexes that they be having?
It's called gender war content. Mm-hmm.
Narcissist, the OJ Simpson,
Mm-hmm.
what makes us happy? I don't know what's that about. Oh yeah, she's a white. She's definitely a white lady. She's definitely a white
mm.
lady. She about as white as they can be.
Mm.
Hmm. But some of the stuff look
Who's-
interesting. One of them is medication or natural alternatives.
mm.
One is about Satanism.
Girl.
I don't know about all that. Ooh, there's another one. Satanist Week, Hollywood Satanist Week, True Crimes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
So she
yeah.
was trying to
She
find
got
her
a lot of
footing.
stuff going on there over there.
So she was
And
trying
she
to
got
find
one
her
called the
footing.
Zombie Apocalypse. What the hell is she really about?
Girl, trying
I
to
don't know.
find her footing But now she got a couple of black guys that came over there and whatever. So now they're trying to get her to be the new Jessica X, or perhaps she even is Jessica X, or either that piggy girl, that other white girl that used to be over there
Mm.
with the manosphere. That's how she's just another ideation of those two broads. That's
Well, here's
all.
another one. The one is called "Let's Bridge the Gap Between Men and Women."
Ch-
Is chivalry dead? Should women take over the world?
mhm.
So yeah, it's probably about a lot of, I'm sure they have a lot. Here's another one: femininity or just a classic, gold digger, men's mental health.
Now,
Some
let
of
me
these
tell you
things
this right here,
interesting.
hood tables. When they start talking about femininity, the black woman is not feminine enough, or the black woman is a gold digger. But the white woman, she's really virtuous. She's not a gold digger. She's all things feminine and all of this here and all of that there. But we black women are not. So
Mhm.
maybe we need help being, maybe they think they can help us with our femininity, or help us not to be gold diggers, or help us not to be on food stamps, or help us not to be ignorant, or maybe even help us get passports, or whatever else it is. Okay? Maybe
Mhm.
we need help doing that.
Mhm. Well, mm,
I guess we'll find out, huh?
and we gonna find out because the debate's supposed to be in 3 weeks, and that's if it
Mhm.
happens. I mean, after last night,
Mhm.
I don't know. After what that
Mhm.
man was put through,
Yeah,
and
pearly things.
I ain't
Thank
trying
you,
to
thank
say
you,
it
Big
was wrong.
Riz.
I'm just saying.
That's that's her name, Big Riz. I'm sorry, Hood Tables, but that's her name, Pearly Things. I used to call her Miss Piggy, the Pearly Things bitch. And then it was the Jessica X bitch. He know exactly who I'm talking about. Absolutely. Hmm.
Same here, YTC.
Hmm.
It's certain topics that is going to bring tension.
Yeah,
And that's why
yeah.
I don't like having conversations about religion with people, about men versus women, about the politics. It's just certain things that I stay away from because they can get really, really heated.
Hmm. Well,
So
you know that like I said, that ministry got dismantled over there, because they got so crazy that guy went and shot up the subway in New York. He was minister. The FBI started investigating him, so they scattered to the wind, right? And so it also had gotten so crazy over there that some of those guys had actually started going to women's homes and trying to attack them, right? So they got scared and they ran, and so now they're just simply trying to find a new spot to continue this content. That's all they're doing.
they're trying to grow their sector. And basically, his words,
Yeah,
what he said the first time was what his intentions were. When he said
yeah,
on Linda's channel merger, then he got to YTC. And once he was in that hot seat, he was like, no, 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 it's not a merger. We're not. Why do you guys keep saying merger? And somebody said,
right,
you said merger. On
right.
Lemon's channel, you the one who
Thank
said
you,
merger. And he was like, no, no,
thank
no,
you.
no, no. I just meant, a couple of debates.
Mhm, mhm. Okay, all right. Like I said, I was just going by from what I heard this morning. Then now you done told me even more, which even solidifies what I had to say earlier this morning, because we've heard it before. That's right, Big Rigs. What are they debate? He couldn't. I asked them that this morning. A lot of people did. He never said what he wanted to debate about. He
And
never said it.
YTC is in here. It was her panel. 6.5 hours later, YTC, did he ever give us a topic? Because I didn't hear it. And YTC said, yep, he did say merge. And then Big Red said they did say merge on Lemon's panel.
No. But he said he also then he turned around and said it was just two debates or two videos or whatever. And then he couldn't tell us what this cookout was supposed to be. Like I'm thinking, what?
And I missed the whole cookout comment. So what was that about? What does that have to do with anything?
He never explained what he meant by the cookout. I guess it was another debate, a name for a debate, but he never went into
Oh,
detail about it. He never was explanatory because cookout can mean anything. He never was, gave an explanation to why they're calling it the cookout or whatever. So
There you go,
Yeah.
Libby. That's what he said. That's what I was saying earlier. He said he'd been watching Lemon for a year, but he still needs to go back through his videos to come up with a good topic. Like if you've been watching him for a year, I can literally say, Libby, I've been watching you for a while. I do
Mm,
not have to go back through your videos to find
thank you.
out what a good topic for you would be. And I think any of us in the B sector, we could say that about somebody in this sector that we've been watching for over a year. We can
Exactly.
just say off the top of our head what would be a good topic.
Right. Right.
And if you can't do that
Right.
after watching Lemon for a year, were you really watching him for a year?
Right. Were you really watching them for a year? I don't think so.
Yeah, he talking about I'm going back 4 months of videos. You're going back through 4 months of videos,
But you've been watching for a year though, right?
but he going back 4 months of videos.
Sure. Has Lemon been a content creator for a full year yet over here? I ain't talking about when he was with Sir King. I mean on his own. Has it been a year?
Has it been a year?
I don't
I don't. Let me see. Hold
don't
up, hold up.
know.
I can find out real quick. All you gotta do is hit more on the main page. Hold on, let me put Otis. Hold up. Live Otis video. Okay, the Otis video was 8 months ago. So it's been 8 months.
So he had been on here for a year for him to be watching as a
Yep.
content creator for a year. So that was a lie, right?
Well, first he said a few years, and then he said, well, I mean a year. But then there's
Okay.
something else that he has said that people started poking at and trying to, break down. Because remember when he said, I've been away from my daughter and away from my family in other states? And then it was like, so hold up, away from your family, are you over here or are you over there? And he said, no, no, no. We got two homes, one in the States and one over here. And then they said, but so you're away from your family? He said, no, I'm with my family right now in the same house. And people's like, but hold up, you just said being away from your family over the States. And then he backpedaled. No, no, no. I'm with them right now. We in the same house.
Mm.
People was like, what? What the hell are you talking about? I'm
Okay. Well, he
like, what
was
the
getting
hell are
called.
you talking about?
He was getting called out in real time. That's what it sounds like to me. That, like,
Yeah,
girl.
you heard
Okay.
it, Donna. Yeah, he said that shit. And they was trying to dissect. They were like, hold up, you just said being away from my family across the states.
Hmm.
And they said, oh, so where are you at right now? Your family in the States and you over there? He said, no. But we do got two
But
homes,
I
one
thought he
in the
was in
States.
Korea or somewhere. I
Yeah,
thought he
he
was
said
over
he's
there
in Korea, or was that it? YTC in Korea? Is that
somewhere.
where he at?
Japan, Korea, one of them.
Yep, he said he's been here for years. Then he said a year. Yep, he sure did.
Hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he kept saying that a few times, Phenomenal, didn't he? He kept saying for a few times he would say, I've been over here for a few years or some years. Then he said, I mean a year. He kept saying that.
Mm.
I mean a year. I'm like,
Mm.
dude, you ain't making no goddamn sense.
Mm.
You ain't he was just caught up in some lie after lie
He
after
got
lie.
caught up. That's why he got defensive. Hood tables. Do you see?
He
That's
was
why he
getting
got
mad too.
defensive.
He started cussing.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck this shit. The fuck, I was like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't
He
nobody
got real
cussing at
ignorant.
you.
He got real ignorant, didn't he?
Yes, it wasn't nobody cussing at him.
Right. He got real defensive,
So how you
just
gonna
like
be
a
in a
nigga.
debate?
Well, how you going to
How you
debate?
teach this white woman how to debate? Because he said I trained her well. How you teach
Mm,
her how to debate and you can't even sit on the hot seat without cussing people out who ain't even cussing you out?
exactly. Because I didn't come up there defensive or I just had some questions. I didn't come up there swinging at him immediately. He kept over talking. He kept trying to gaslight. I mean, just real disrespectful. Won't let you get the question out. Like, what are you afraid of? And then you get the question out. He can't answer the question. He's trying to deflect. And of course, you're going to get frustrated after a while, you
Yeah.
know. And
I get it,
so,
YTC. She said, now you see why I was drained after 6 hours. I get it. I know it can be draining. Hell, 2 or 3 hours can be draining on here trying to host a show. But
oh, yeah,
YTC said he's from South Korea, and Big Rig said maybe he's trying to throw people off because of doxing, probably. And Dana also said maybe he said Korea to avoid being doxed. And y'all might be on to something.
that's true. Maybe on something. Yeah, yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
just might be on to something.
Yeah. He used to be on Sir King's Live. That is how he knows Lemon. Is that right, Zion Movements? I don't know.
They say he also sounds like Simon. Lemon thinks
Mm,
Simon has three daughters, but Simon said on another live he has a son and two daughters. Just lies
mm,
on lies on lies. Yeah, they
mm,
could be doing something like lying about this and that just so people won't dox them. Because I know they
mm.
understand the game. We aren't the only sector that dox.
Right, absolutely not.
Right. And I
Absolutely
heard in
not.
some of them other sectors they be doxing and doing some of the same shit.
Girl, before I ever came over here, YouTube camp, before I ever knew it was a B sector, I was doxxed. Okay? Over there in the old blacks, in the ministry sector is what they call it now. All right, so yeah, they're not the only sector. We not The B sector ain't the only sector that docs, child. They even be doxing over there in the beauty sector.
Yep. Jamie said he talks
Okay.
too much and thinks everyone is dumb. That's what somebody had told him. They was like, we might beef
Yes.
and scrap over here in the yard, but
Hmm.
it's a lot of really smart, intelligent people over here.
Exactly.
So those don't think you can get one over us. Not any time of
Mm-mm.
the day. And Side
Well,
Eye
see,
said Lemon
binary
does all
them.
the
This,
time too. Yeah, Lemon, he be, yeah. Them plays.
yeah.
Them
Yeah.
plays. But
But
anywho.
that's what Bonner and them thought too, that they were smarter than the average birds. He could get over on somebody. And what happened to him? He went by the wayside after a while.
Yeah, you saw he just tried to come back like a few weeks ago. He made a couple of
Mm-hmm.
videos, maybe a few weeks ago.
But he still bowed out first, right? He
Yeah.
just gonna end up being swallowed up by content. Really, that's how it's gonna go on. But but it's I really would like the resto guy to uh, you know, tell. I wanted him to say where he thought that we needed help in this sector. What help do you think that we need? I really want to answer to that
And
question.
he still didn't answer that. He didn't answer how they could be a help to our sector. And we get nimbas over here. I might not get nimbas like some people do over here, but as a
Me
good,
too.
as a B sector, people over here get nimbas. So how are you? And Lemon doing way better than girl. I was over there looking at that mail lady's numbers. Now I ain't trying to say she ain't doing shit over there. She got like
Hmm.
1K here, 1K here, 2K
Hmm.
here. Lemon be getting 7 to 14,000. I mean, like he
Yeah,
gets numbers. Most of them be 10,000 or more. So how
yeah,
are
he
you
be
doing
up.
with Lemon?
He got a good gig. He be up all night. He really doesn't even have to have content. The people that hit the panel in the midnight hours, the insomniacs, they sit on there and they are the content. You know what I mean? All he really do is got to sit back and fall asleep or do 15 minutes of a introductory whatever it is that he has to do and drop the link. And so people stay up all night. That's why it be so. I think that's why it be so many people over there. Not that he's so uber entertaining. It's just that a lot of people can't sleep at night. I guess you know what I mean.
Girl, I'm looking at that Mel's channel. And as far as her live videos, the most popular one got 1,000 views. And as far as her uploaded videos, hold on, no, that's the uploaded videos. As far as the live videos, the highest one is 1.6K.
Hmm.
So you trying to help over here? How?
Right, but he's the manager,
And he's
right?
the manager.
Okay, all right.
And her highest, she got Livy. She got almost 400 videos altogether. And her
Mm,
highest number count is 1.6K.
mm. A
Now,
thousand views.
I ain't trying to brag and shit, but my highest number count on my lives is 148,000, and my highest number on an upload is 548,000 views. And you're trying
Exactly.
to
I
help,
got to upload on my channel like that too.
right? And
A
you're trying
couple
to
of
help
them.
what? Like,
I'm just trying to figure out what help we need over here. I'm
Lemon don't need
confused.
no help. Lemon is good on his own.
Yeah, living straight. He got his gig. He know what he doing. He good.
Child,
He
child,
good.
we know what they doing, y'all. We know they clout chasing. We
Okay.
already know.
Sure.
We already know. But yeah, Livy, I'm about to get my ass
All
off of
right,
here.
girl.
Because I don't know
All
if you
right.
heard earlier, but Halloween is the day I always start my Christmas decorations since my kids
Oh,
have to
really?
trick or treat. And
Okay.
it's also my 14-year um nicotine free anniversary as well as
Oh,
Halloween. So
congratulations.
thank you. Thank you.
It's been
Thank you.
14 years since you lit up, girl.
Yes, I had smoked for 15 and
Well,
then I
damn, I'm
quit
gonna light
14
up as soon
years
as I
ago.
get off the line.
Yes, I quit 14 years ago on Halloween. So right before I took my
Congratulations.
kids to trick or treat. Yep.
Yes, congratulations. Well, they're gonna be doing trunk or treats.
Uh-huh.
The little ones in my family and
Yep.
a couple of the teenagers are going to Halloween parties. So yeah.
Yeah, I know my pastor was in the chat earlier letting everybody know, from our community, we always promote for our community because at our church every
Hmm.
year we have a harvest fest and
Hmm.
we have like they have the fire pit, they do s'mores, they have candy, I mean
Hmm.
they have food, hot cocoa, every
Hmm.
car in the church parking lot, the trunks lifted up and filled up. I mean,
Yeah,
we gets down on
yeah,
Halloween at our
yeah. We
church
call
for
it
the
trunk or
kids
treat.
and for the
Yeah, yeah.
community. Yep.
Yeah, they really don't go to door to door anymore. Well, the
Yeah.
little ones in this family in particular, you know what I mean? And I
Hmm.
live so far out to where, child, it just ain't gonna happen.
I get it. I understand. And it be cold. Like we in the Midwest and it be cold. Like the high for today is 53. So imagine what it's
Mhm.
gonna be by 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock tonight. And I've already
Okay,
told
in the
my son,
30s.
don't be having my baby out there in them damn streets walking around in the cold. Shit.
Mm-mm,
I don't play
mm-mm.
that
Have somewhere warm. At least if you buy a fire pit and the trunks is up, it'll be better than, you know what I mean, just walking around. I agree.
shit.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But it's really warm on Halloween, where I am down here. I'm really surprised. Usually it's cool, but it's okay. So they're gonna have fun tonight, I think. But everybody, y'all keep y'all babies safe. Whatever you do, you know what I mean. And so yeah, but thanks for having me up here, girl. I didn't hear you blowing before I came up here, so I was like, let me set a minute, child. I might be welcome, child.
You
I
know it's
might
always
be.
a pleasure to have you over here. All
Thank you. I'll talk to
right,
you
boo.
later. All
All
righty.
right. Have
All
a good
right.
rest of your
Uh-huh.
day.
You too. Bye bye.
All right. All right. But yeah, Yvonne, shout out to the members. Thank you for being a member, Yvonne. Yvonne said the hood got some detectives in the chat, child. Phenomenal said I can't stop smoking. It's either smoke or go to jail. That's how it was with me. Every time I quit smoking, I would be on a rampage. Like, ooh, they be like, get out of her way. Don't go near her. Don't say shit to her. Cause I'm running around here like crazy on edge, shaking and shit. I swear to God, trying to quit smoking cigarettes is like trying to give up a serious drug habit. A serious drug habit. And I didn't even heard that it's harder to quit smoking cigarettes than it is some of these hardcore drugs out here. So yeah, it was hard as hell. I mean, hard as hell for me the first 3 or 4 months after my last cigarette. Oh God, I thought I was gonna die. I mean, oh God. Oh God. But I kept myself busy. That's when I started dancing, y'all. I don't know if I ever told y'all that was like what kind of prompted me to start dancing. And that's when I start working out with these line dancers. And it used to be just a workout session at the YMCA, and it was like a couple times a week. And eventually we started going to like clubs because back then I was always in the clubs. So our line dancers that we worked out with, we started going to clubs and we would be in all these clubs and we would be stepping together and line dancing and all that shit. And people started asking us to come perform at certain events. And we ain't no team. We just work out together and learn line dances as well as create line dances. So we are really big on creating our own line dances. Excuse me. And we're pretty well known across the United States right now. I mean, everywhere from Memphis to New Orleans, everywhere. Our line dance teams have been everywhere, everywhere. Colorado, I remember we went to Colorado. Matter of fact, I posted some videos of us in Colorado when somebody who was throwing a fashion show wanted us to come to Colorado and perform. But that's what helped me when the time when I was stopping my cigarettes because I needed something to do. I needed something to keep me busy. And that really helped. Being focused on learning, instead of at home just pining over a cigarette or trying to fight that demon, I would be up there watching videos, watching the replays because I would have my sons record us and shit. Then I get home and practice and try to get my steps perfect and shit like that. So that really, really helped. That helped so much. But yeah, dancing helped me on so many levels. And matter of fact, the name of the line dance team that I had created, which was a step above the rest, I'm the one who came up with the name. Once we decided that we was actually going to be a team, an actual organization. We try to come up with names, and that one was the one I came up with, and that's what our instructors stuck with. So yeah, so I don't know. Some of y'all have probably seen us in your neck of the woods, especially in Kansas City, boy. We used to be up in those Kansas City clubs all the time, and they come down here too. They come down here too. So, but yeah, line dancing. Well, we do hip hop line dancing. So hip hop line dancing or regular line dancing. It's a lot of fun and it's great exercise. It's great exercise. And it's a good sisterhood bond that we developed over the years with our line dance team. But yeah. Now somebody said, do I got the redirect on? I don't know. I think I do have a redirect on. Was that Sassy who asked, do I have the redirect on? Yes, I had a redirect on, but I actually was about to get my ass off of here and redirect my ass to a drink because y'all, I have the day off and it ain't 5:00 here yet, but I'm about to go up in there and make me a nice little old glass of yak. Okay. So I'm going to redirect my ass to the fridge and get me some ice and get me some drink. Okay. But other than that, thank you for the redirect. Did ODS in the redirect? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, boo. Thank you so much. But yes, y'all, today is my 14-year anniversary of being nicotine free. So I'm about to get off of here and start decorating my house, which is a ritual for Christmas and holidays for me to decorate starting on Halloween. I have boxes sitting over in the corner. And I'm going to start, taking down the regular decorations in the house and putting up my holiday shit. And I'll probably be doing that into next week. And then as far as the lights around the house, out on the outside, I always have like the, what do they call the icicles? I always have the icicle strings on the outside of my house for Christmas. And being in the Midwest, you have to decorate the outside of your house when it's still warm. I know some people think it's dumb. Why is you putting out lights on the outside of your house in October or at the beginning of November? But we could have a snowstorm any time in the Midwest, an ice storm, snowstorm, and you don't want to be on nobody's roof trying to decorate shit once it gets closer to Christmas. So that's why in the Midwest, we got to hang them lights early. We don't turn them on, but they be there. They be up on the house. And let me make sure this is the done. Hey, Jay.
That drink gonna have to wait. These people came over here expecting a show.
But I don't know what else to discuss because we've been on here for 2 hours. We've been on here for 2 hours discussing these people from the debating sector. And I don't know, unless you got a topic to discuss. I mean,
no, I don't. I just came up here. I was listening to you and Olivia talk about it. I was back and forth in between both of the videos.
Oh yeah, I saw you in the chat earlier. I didn't even know anybody was live because when I had peeped the streets before I went live, I said, "Oh, nobody's live. Let me go ahead and strike up a live right now." So I didn't know anybody else had went live while I was live. But thank you for the redirect, ODS. I appreciate it.
Hood table. So that the young thug he took a plea deal. That happened while you've been live. Yeah.
Really?
Have you been following it?
No, I actually haven't. I mean, I've been seeing it, but I haven't really been following it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know what the plea deal was that he took, but just whenever I was coming back over here to your video, I saw a couple of uploaded videos where people talking about it. But they outside of the B sector.
Do you know what he was facing? Like how much time?
I don't. I really don't even know what his charge was, but I thought it was a mistrial or something. I done heard so many different things from the people that did follow that case.
I thought it was a mistrial too. That's what I could have sworn I saw in the news article. You know, when you start your internet up and the news articles pop up, and I could have sworn they said mistrial, and I could have sworn I saw YouTubers with mistrial in their title.
Yeah, I thought it was a mistrial as well. So that's why I'm like, well, why did he need to take a plea deal unless with the mistrial? Well, but with the mistrial, then Don't that mean that he would be free to go until they retry him?
Until they retry, right? So
Yeah, so that I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Thank you guys for saying happy anniversary and happy 14. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it.
Oh
But
yeah,
yeah,
happy
I was
14.
really
I heard you
proud.
talking about that story.
Oh yeah, about me, stopping smoking and stuff,
I
girl.
know. As I sit here about to light my cigarette, I'm like, now look here. But this is what I think. It's better to smoke a cigarette than smoke crack.
Girl,
And
I
it
had
took me.
got so sick. I mean, I had literally started getting really sick, like I said in the beginning of the show. Most people who know about my history of smoking, I had got up to a pack and a half a day. I was really addicted to cigarettes, and I was up to
Oh, okay.
a pack and a half a day. I was up to that, and I had sleep apnea. I had developed asthma. I couldn't even walk up a flight of stairs without halfway dying. I mean,
Oh wow.
it was bad. It was bad. And so,
Hmm.
like, when people look at some of the videos I posted of me dancing with my dance team, when I first started out on that dance team, there was no way I could barely last 5-10 minutes dancing because of my lungs were so bad. But what they say
Hmm.
about nicotine is after like year 3, all the nicotine that's developed in your lungs usually clears itself out. And so I got to the point where I could be dancing like in a parade, girl. We used to dance in parades and everything, like 10 miles on concrete
Uh-huh.
in the heat. So I was really bad off, and my doctor said, if you don't quit smoking, you're gonna die. Like literally. And I know some people can smoke forever and live to be old, but for some people it just affects them differently, And it
Right.
was really affecting me. So I had no choice, and it took me like a gazillion times. I was trying this, trying this, trying this, trying this, and I just tried my own method in the end, and it worked. So
Yeah, and I heard you say that your kids would be quiet up in the house so that you wouldn't smoke.
they was a
Which that was
big
nice.
part. Yeah, they played a big part in that. You could literally come to my house and wouldn't think any kids home because for months it took me like I had to be stress free because stress was one of the as a smoker, stress is one of the things that make you pick up a cigarette. So I'm like literally no more getting in trouble in school. Do your homework. Make sure you do your chores. If y'all
Hmm.
arguing, work the fucking shit out yourself. Do not have me come up in that motherfucking bedroom. I mean, I had to stay away from people. Anybody who smokes cigarettes. I had nobody in my house because all my friends smoke. Everybody I know smokes. So I
Hmm.
didn't have no company in my house for like 3-4 months. I didn't drink coffee for like 3-4 months. I didn't drink liquor. Anything that like I would combine with the nicotine, I stopped for like three,
Right.
4 months. And when I made that first cup of coffee, like 4 months in or something, Jay, I was really
Uh-huh.
scared. Just the smell of the coffee and knows that it goes well with a good cigarette in the morning. But I sat there
Right.
that coffee, and that's new. That's when I knew I kicked it. When I could go back to drinking coffee in the morning and didn't light up a cigarette. That's when I knew I kicked it. But
Well,
yeah,
that's good.
it was hard as
And
fuck.
especially you know that you done kicked it if you can get ready to drink your cocktail and you don't want to smoke too.
Girl, I'm telling you, I start and I like my yak and I like my coffee. So they go hand in hand. When you at the club, when you at a party, when you at home, just having a drink. But yeah, that's when I knew. And after 15 years of smoking, I knew I had kicked the habit. And I just was so like, I was just very thankful to God. That's to me, that was something very emotional for me to kick that habit because I
Uh,
was sick. I was really sick. And my
right.
kids was really young. They were really young. Like Cam is 23 now. No, Cam is 23, and my oldest is 27. So yeah, 14 years ago, my oldest would have been 13, and Cam would have been like 9. Yep, because they was real young. Yep. So they were young.
Hmm.
Like, who the fuck is gonna keep my babies and take care of them like I do? So hey, I had to do it.
And don't get too lit either, Hood Table, because ODS said that he having a drinking party.
I heard that he's gonna have a Friday party, and then I saw Melissa and ODS chat. I think that was yesterday. She said, "Yeah, that's what we used to do on the Hood Table every Friday for Friday Night Live. We would take a shot every hour, and we'd be like toasted by the end of the night." And that's how I fell asleep on y'all asses that one time, and went to the bathroom and told you I'll be right back. And after the bathroom, I went to the bed, got under the covers, and went to sleep, and had motherfuckers
Oh,
on my piano for hours.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
he
I
said
woke
that
up.
he doing it tonight for Halloween.
That's fine. I'm gonna be just over here decorating my house and getting shit together. So I'll be over there. Shoot, I'll save me some yak.
What kind of decorating you doing?
Every Halloween, since my kids got too old to trick or treat, I start my Christmas decorations on Halloween.
Oh, okay. Now see, my family tradition is we start ours during the Thanksgiving holiday.
And
But you
that's
start yours super early.
I used to do that. I used to wait till the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday or whenever that weekend. But nope,
Mm-hmm.
as once they got too old to trick or treat and start growing them mustaches and them beards, yeah, that's when we stopped. So I've been doing it ever since then. And I love the season, but also combining that with my anniversary it's like it's a festive time for me, So yeah,
Right.
and I like to extend that Christmas shit because before I would start after the holiday and Thanksgiving, and I would take that shit
Mm-hmm.
out to sometimes, motherfucker. I'm telling you, Valentine's Day. They'd be like, man, why your tree still up on Valentine's Day? Because I like Christmas and I don't want to take it down yet. So now what I do is I extend it before. So about time January comes around, I start taking my stuff down. So that's it.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And at least then you could take your time.
Yep, and I can take my time. Absolutely.
Ooh.
But yeah, now Sassy said Young Thug, whose given name is Jeffrey William. Did she just dox him? I'm just playing. But has entered a non-negotiated guilty plea deal Thursday with the Fulton County District Attorney's Office to several charges. I wonder what the plea was, though. And I wonder what he was facing. And thank you so much, Natural Diva. Thank you so much. You said you quit in 2001 due to the fact I was hospitalized, dying from a mass on my liver for a long period of time. See, some people, sometimes it takes something for us to quit. So some people can smoke forever and ever and ever and ever. And some people, it takes something for people to quit. It's like either you live or you die. And I didn't want to die. So, yeah. But anyway, I don't discriminate, Jay. Even like there's special occasions where I still allow smoking at my crib, and that's on the holiday. And if I throw a get together in the dead of winter. So, especially in the dead of winter, because I know what it's like being a smoker. I know what it's like smoking outside of somebody's house when it's freezing cold up here in the Midwest. And it's ice outside and it's snow up to your ass, and I'm trying to have something like my birthday is at the end of December. So I know what that's
Mm-hmm.
like. So several times throughout the year, I allow smoking. And it's not too bad because, after it's all done and over with, I open some windows, light a candle. It ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
daily shit, no, you got to take your ass outside, go on the back patio or on the front porch and smoke. But yeah, there's certain particular times around the year where I say, okay, it's yeah.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I really did. I really didn't want anything. I just figured that you wasn't gonna hold these 200 or 300 people that came. So I said, well, let me
I
come up
know, and
here
I was like so
install.
appreciative because we was like at 100, and all of a sudden I'm looking at the numbers going up, and I'm like, where are all these people coming from? And then that's when I saw Sassy said, "Do you got the redirect on?" So I was like, yeah. But yeah, me and you saw we had been up here for a couple of hours, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh
y'all
God,
did.
I don't know what to talk about now because the only thing I saw was literally Lemons Live and YTC, and I was in ODS the other day. But other than that, I mean, besides Charlie,
Did you talk about Lovely Love yesterday?
yes, I did. I talked about her yesterday, and I talked about her at the beginning of the show today. And I said I ain't been over to JW's ever since. I heard he had some type of sex moaning contest last night.
Oh
And
goodness.
I said I ain't been over there ever since I saw Lovely Love standing in front of her mirror, her and her bobs and knobs. I was like, I ain't been over there ever since, y'all. I'm traumatized.
Yeah, it seems like I know ODS mentioned that towards the end of his. I think Lovely Love Net because he got some little picture that he be putting up, and then Rebel posted a picture
Did
said
you
that it was
see
one of
even
Lovely Love's bathroom pictures.
even Ronnie Q posted it in her video this morning. I
Lovely Love.
and I woke up and rolled over out of my bed and put my laptop in front of me and saw Ronnie Q was live. So I said, let me check in Ronnie Q. And the first thing I saw was Lovely Love's naked body on Ronnie Q's video. She had posted a little blur over her bush. But I said, I
Uh
know Ronnie Q ain't posted Lovely Love in her video. That is not what I want to do at 6 o'clock in the
huh. Lord. Well, the one that Rebel and ODS got is like pictures that look similar to hers, but
I
it's not
saw
really
that.
her.
Oh, yes, what's that little monster thing?
Yeah, that's what Love been cussing him out for that little monster.
Oh, belly. She said, my belly ain't even like that. And then she said, ODS is bigger than mine. ODS must have lifted up his shirt and said, where? Not. No, they not. That
Is it? I think your audio messing up, Hood Table. Or maybe it's my headphones. I don't know.
no, it's probably me. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, I think I accidentally hit the cord. But yeah, I was traumatized. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Now, I
I
ain't
think
saying
we
she got
all
the
could have
worst
lived. I think we all could have
I ain't
lived
saying she got the
without
worst
seeing how
body.
Love be walking around her house.
And her husband, I heard her husband in the background talking to Jay, and he was like, "Yeah, she was supposed to send you a cash app because she was like told her husband I gotta send him a cash app, and he was like, yeah, you should send him a cash app." But I can believe how calm he was. Like most people's husbands would have been like, "Bitch, you did what? The whole B sector now? What your body look like?" But he was like
Right.
all cool and cool, and that was weird.
It was, but you know, Love is like 23 years older than that man. He probably scared to speak up for himself.
That's true. She is much older than him, but still, most
If he'd have tried to have a fit about it, she probably would have got the belt out for him.
I'm just like most men would have been hot. Like what? All them pills on your body. Now, mind you, the majority of people here is women, and then we got some gay men, and then we got a few straight. But still, I mean, most men would have been like, "You did what?" Like he was
Hmm.
just like it was just another day. Like, oh, okay, just send him
I
a cash.
feel like it's because he used to her doing stuff like this. I mean, because imagine being married to Love. Do you know how many times he done got embarrassed with her over all these years? I think
Yeah,
she said they've been married for 12 years.
she
Just
has some.
imagine.
She has some. She she does have
Lord.
some epic screenshots over the year. And then remember that time
Mm,
when she lost her channel for showing herself. So yeah,
right. Yes, and that's why I think he probably wasn't phased by it because he knows she done did that mess before on her own channel. She probably cried to him whenever she lost her channel because of it.
I would just run and hide under a rock. But it could be worse. Like I said, it ain't like she got the worst body in the world. But still, I don't care if I was a dime, a 15. I would have been like, so like I'm going to the Umar sector. I'm going to the debate sector. Bye.
Not the debate sector.
I mean,
And
I'm
that's
going
why
to.
you hear you keep calling them the damn debate sector. They don't even have a name for them.
I
And
know that's what
that
Libby was talking about. Like they don't even have a name, like for real.
it just seems like it's just a lot of content creators that just came from different places. I think that they believe that a sector means their channel. That's why he like we all from different sectors. And I'm thinking to myself, y'all all from different channels. Well,
Yeah,
duh.
that's what it gotta be because he was like, I do debates and games, and this person do this, and this person do, and we just all meet over at Mel's. That's like the party, like Lemons, like they call it the Playhouse. So I guess Mel's is like where they go kick it at the end of the night. And what's up, newbie? How you doing, beautiful? And Angie, and did I miss anybody else that just strolled in here? Noble, straight out of Storyline. What up, you guys? Come on in here. Come on in. Thank you so much for the redirect once again. What up, Demi, TSW, crazy people? Hey, y'all. Hey. But
They
yeah,
even had Lemon over there trying to get Lemon to help them decide on the name for their sector.
so they are trying to create a sector.
Well, they said that they call it males whatever, but I think they was trying to figure out what's a good name for them. And I'm
But I
just
knew
like,
something a name for people who are just doing totally different things.
Well, but the thing is, the beef sector, we all do totally different things, but it's still because it was organic. We do different things, but the same things at the same time.
Yeah, we all started out as beefing though. And then some of us do other things like TV show reviews. Some of us cook. Some of us do this, do that, play music, whatever. But the way we started out, like they are literally all doing something different, and then they meet up at
Right.
this English lady's channel together. Why are you laughing?
Because I just thought about Mary Poppins. They're like they need to be the Mary Poppins sector.
Now that would be funny.
I'm gonna have to tell Lemon that's what they can name
I'm
themselves, the
trying
Mary
not to call
Poppins
her the
sector.
white lady. Like everybody been calling her the white lady. So I'm like the English lady. The English.
Yeah.
They over there, they meet at night having tea and crumpets.
They
But
just be up there just be talking about all types of random stuff. Or at least that one time I went and looked when Lemon went over there. That's all they was doing. But yeah, but I will say I appreciate YouTube cameras for her live this morning because it got me through most of my morning, which I'm pretty sure it did for everybody else because that was good to
yep.
me.
That was a good live. And mind you, I had the day off, which I always take off Halloween. So when I woke up, I got up, I made me some coffee, I sat on the couch, and I laid back and I was watching YouTube cameras. I did doze off every now and then, but every time I woke up, she was still on, and I just red ball to where I had dozed off. Then I would doze off again. Girl, you know how many times I red ball trying to get back through that thing every time I woke up again? Then it became like 11 something, and I just kind of sped through the end. I was like, oh, this fool done left. He done bounced. Like they was really grilling him. He was in the hot seat for real. Then he was getting angry. He was getting mad. I'm getting angry now. I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad. I mean, I was like, it was so funny. But you taught this lady how to debate because he did say I taught her well. And you over here trying to help Lemon when that English woman only has at the most 1.4K out of 400 videos. But you trying to help Lemon do what?
And not only that, I'm happy YouTube cameras still down there. Because YouTube cameras, I don't know if you saw the whole time up in here, but Olivia cussed you out, even though she might have been mistaken. She cussed you out over here.
YTC was in here. She was
okay.
from the chat.
I'm like, how the hell Olivia don't know what the mom was for, but just don't cuss her out anyway? Just cuss her out first and then ask questions later. What the hell?
Y'all heard me. I know y'all heard me because I said, yeah, when she did get on, I did hear YTC moan, but I said, I don't know if she was doing that for you. I don't know why she was moaning. I said, but I was laughing when I heard it because you can hear YTC like under her breath. It was so funny. I was like, who is she moaning at? But I heard it.
And then for her to try to drag Sassy. But the last time she talked crazy to Sassy, then she came back to YouTube cameras platform and was trying to make peace with Sassy, and Sassy wasn't accepting her apology. And now, today, because she thought YouTube cameras mocked at her and because Sassy read a comment about her, then she done cuss Sassy out again.
Sassy said it's up and stuck. Now Olivia is in the chat. Olivia said I wasn't mistaken.
Oh. Oh, she said it wasn't a mistake. Okay. Because I'm just like, what the hell? I said this is about to be an unnecessary situation, but it looked like ain't nobody mad, so that's good.
I know. And YTC said, child, I dropped down like you want to be angry.
I was ready to go over there and start listening to that piano music that YouTube cameras be playing while she be dragging somebody. I said, she the only person that played it. Huh?
Livy, your camera. I'm saying to Livy, her camera was on. Hold on. Livy?
Girl, up here trying to start mess.
I know, ain't she though?
Girl, I know what I said and I meant it. I ain't changing it, god dog it.
Look, I saw YouTube cameras down there, so I just had to let her know just in case she needs the red ball to
She
see
was
what you
down in
said.
the chat.
He said,
She heard what the fuck I said.
just in case you weren't here, YTC.
Right.
And then
You
she
know,
tried to say
Olivia.
I lied. She tried to say I lied, and say I said she dropped me from her panel. I didn't say that shit.
I don't even know where that came from because I didn't hear it.
Hey, I don't know where it came from either. I didn't say that shit. Why would I say that? Lady didn't
I
drop
can
me.
red
She
ball.
let me up twice.
I can red ball later after this, but
Yeah.
I didn't hear it. But
Yeah, I didn't hear it. I didn't say that lady dropped me. Why? Why would I lie like it?
YTC said I was in the chat.
Right,
Yeah,
and I was on. I
I
know
think
she
she
was in the
probably
chat.
just misheard you. I think both of
Uh,
y'all misheard each other.
oh
It
no,
was a
I ain't miss her.
misunderstanding.
Maybe I. Now she said she was huffing because she was frustrated with the Nesto guy, and I
Hmm.
felt like she was huffing because I hit the link again. Because black ass Sassy was up there with her stupid ass. Okay. And the reason why
I
I cussed out Sassy motherfucking ass is cause the bitch tried to be slick and she knew Jessica B was talking about me, but she just had to read the motherfucking comment like it was chainsaw. Bitch, I caught that too. These hoes think they slick, they ain't motherfucking slick. And it's just the day. It happened so early in the morning, hood tables. It just set the tone for the day. And today was just the day a motherfucker gonna get cussed out. That's all.
It's
See,
Halloween.
tomorrow to be totally different. If she got something that I want to hit, talk about on her motherfucking panel, I hit the link, and it'll be up to her, to allow me up there or not. I don't give a fuck. I don't take it personal, and neither should they. It just is
Maybe
what the fuck it is.
after arguing, she'll hit your link anyway. That's
I hit the link any motherfucking way. It'd be up to her whether to let me up or not, but I still hit that motherfucking link. I don't give a fuck. I don't
I'm mad
care.
that all day today y'all been calling that man Ernesto.
that was his name, Nesto. I've been
Well,
saying
what's his
Nesto,
No,
name?
Rest. They say his name Resto, but I
Oh,
done heard
Nesto.
y'all say Ernesto.
Oh,
I done heard somebody else say something. People been messing
oh.
up his name all over the place.
I said
Well,
Nesto
hell,
Cresto. I thought it was Nesto Cresto.
I thought his name was Nesto too. Well,
Oh,
No,
you
I
hell.
think his
right, girl.
name ain't his name Resto Chesto. But
Oh,
Oh, okay.
it reminds me of Chester Cheeto. So he
so
should have just named his name that. He might as
Resto.
well have just named his name that.
Oh my God, Resto Chesto. Okay.
Right, Rachi, Count. See, you that girl. She probably ain't upset. She probably know me by now. I don't see her down there talking talking crazy. Do you see her down there
Playing some
talking
Pesto with
crazy?
the piano music for me. Oh Lord. Pesto. Look, Buddha Bell, they called him Pesto.
Pesto. I thought it is a pest, right?
Yes. Now YTC said it's Resto
Rest,
Crest.
Resto Cresto.
How
That's a
he come
stupid
up with
ass
that name?
name.
Like how he
Ain't
come
that
up with that?
stupid?
That's a weird name.
It's
Resto.
stupid. I
Hey
mean, he goofy
Jill.
as fuck. The
Hey
fuck?
Jills. How you doing, Jills?
Child, but anyway, I had to come up here, back up here to, answer, see what, let Jake know that I know she down there just trying to be signifying. That's all. She
You
Oh,
just up
know
and
well,
signifying.
J Dub be always trying to start some troubles.
well, no. I mean, I was either gonna do it up here or I was gonna catch YouTube cameras in the morning while she playing her piano music. Either way, I was gonna find her. Either way, I was gonna find her.
So either way, you was gonna get your point across, huh?
Yeah. I was just gonna
Remember
make
when the
sure that
hood
she knew.
table? Like remember when the hood table was live yesterday? You know
Okay, ain't
what,
nothing wrong
y'all?
with that child. I ain't even mad at her about it either. Make it so bad.
I am
Yep.
doing well, Jills. I am doing well. I'm looking forward to ODS tonight, though. ODS. What time does it start? Do we already got it?
Yeah, I heard he had a drinking party. I was like, what?
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like he said 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. I can't remember which time, but
Let me
I
see
think
if
Well,
he
eight
got
yeah.
it.
o'clock for some reason.
Let's see if he got it posted. ODS is one of the hardest people to look up for me on YouTube.
Hmm.
It's something about the little picture he got before his name or after his name. But okay, let's see. I think I got it. Okay. All right. I don't see that he has it up yet.
I don't think he had it scheduled because he had to leave for 5:30 to go do something.
But hold on,
So he probably ain't put it up yet.
who is on his thumbnail?
It's a
Who?
picture.
It's a picture of I think it's a man. I think it's a man. See, when he even dropped down in my chat, it said ODS, but I didn't even speak at first because I saw that picture and I was like, who is that with ODS name? Hold on, look, see?
Oh, ain't that Love the Love?
No.
What?
That looks like a man with braids.
Oh my God. I cannot.
Do y'all know who that is? Is ODS still here? Who is that on the thumbnail?
And watch, ODS probably know who that is. He always be putting these weird random people, and he be knowing who they are. He expect everybody else to know who they are too.
Jill said, "Love you."
If you look at the picture with one eye closed, it do kind of look like Love the Love.
Oh
You
my
ain't
God.
right. You ain't right at all. You gonna have her coming for your ass because she already mad at everybody who talk about her body.
Oh
I
shit.
know.
On that note.
Yeah.
I was so mad at ODS. Remember when she jumped down off the panel and ODS put the picture back up? And she was like, you
Yeah.
jumped up there so fast. Why you keep putting it up? Why you keep putting it up? I ain't gonna keep playing with you. You ain't gonna keep playing with me. I was hollering.
But her table, realistically though, didn't they stop doing all that bush work back in the 70s? Like, is it a time warp, Coochie? I'm just trying to.
She claimed that she claims she grow it out when it's winter time, when it start getting when the weather change. But that still don't make sense. That's what she said.
Does that really keep you warmer?
I don't think so, but that's what she said.
Oh my God.
That's been her excuse about it because it's cold. It's cooler now, so that's why she been growing it back. I'm like, what?
I mean, really?
Oh.
Well, that's
Buddha
what she
Bear
said.
said a
I ain't
little
make it up.
Buddha. How you get through? Okay, I got
Hibernate.
questions. I'm gonna leave them questions alone, but all right. All
Mm-mm.
right. All right, girl.
I
All
know
right.
some men loves the natural look though. Some men do. They love that natural, you know,
But
the
damn, that's
they
a lot.
it was kind of thick, but it wasn't thicker
Uh,
than you know whose. I ain't even gonna mention her name.
Oh,
Y'all remember that pic they was spreading around with somebody on a hospital bed or a hospital? What the fuck was she? A countertop? What the fuck was she laying on? With her legs wide open and a big old bush.
I know who you talking about, but
Come on
they
now.
said that she was like 19 years old up in that picture. Lovely Love is 59 years old. There's a difference.
I'm just saying it wasn't as thick.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It wasn't as
Child.
thick. You know, some
Can
people
that
got a
thing
full head of
breathe
hair,
like
like
that?
you know how they say them babies, they got a full head of hair, child. That was
Yeah.
the other one. That was the other one.
Oh, ODS said it's Black History Month in her panties. No, he did. No, he did.
We're a little early for Black History Month.
Oh, child. Lord. Okay. It was
And
just,
then
I was kind
ODS
of,
asked her because people was talking about her walking around naked all day, like sitting on furniture, sitting on this, on that. And he was like, well, people want to know, do you sit on like a blanket or do you sit on a towel? And she was like, yeah, she literally did show the couch. She had like a blankie or something
damn.
sitting on the couch where she be sitting. And she's like, I just don't sit my naked ass on the furniture. And I'm like, well, child, we don't know. We don't know.
But Krista
It
say
looked
she
like
do videos naked too. Krista say she do videos naked. Like, is that a thing to
She
come on
do.
YouTube and then be naked? Like, is that a thing?
But I don't think Krista be totally naked. I think Krista just doesn't have a top or a bra on.
Oh,
But
Okay.
still, I couldn't do it because of camera slips. Anything could happen.
Okay. Oh my God.
Anything like lovely love can happen. Yep. Yep. Hey, Ronnie Q. Well, I was just talking about your ass. I said the first thing in the morning I motherfucking saw was lovely love's old naked body on Ronnie
Damn.
Q. I said, Ronnie Q, goddamn it, where is the presidential candidates? That is not what the hell I wanted to see first thing in the morning. I was like, Ronnie Q, you fired. You is
I mean,
so
did she
fired.
comb that bush with an afro pick or what? Like, what is we talking
The
here?
old school Afro pick with the fist on the end.
Hell yeah. An afro pick with the fist on it. I'm thinking, damn.
Girl, I was like, what? I mean, you just roll out of bed, gotta still wipe the crust out your eyes, and I turned my laptop on, and there was lovely love. I said, what does lovely love got to do with presidential candidates? Ronnie Q.
Lord Jesus. Now, lovely love, if you listening, you know, you my girl. I ain't got. I was just kind of shocked. I didn't know people still did that. Girl. I just
I
had.
She said her husband like it that way. That's what she said.
Well, if he like it, I love it for her.
I was just like, man, Ronnie Q. Because see, from Ronnie Q's title on her video, she got Trump. She got a truck with Trump on the name. She got a picture of Trump with a orange like City Works vest or whatever, something on here. Like it looks like a trash can. Then the title of the show says, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. So I rolled over like, dang, I wonder what she's talking about. And I saw Lovely Love naked on her. So I'm like, oh, is this clickbait? Is this clickbait? Is this? I was too done. I was like, oh, Ronnie Q fired. She fired.
Jill's comfort zone, so her mama called her and said, Child, you done lost your way. I know that's right, Jill.
Man, I'm like, and then the fact that you gotta know that everybody is gonna have that picture in the back chest and on IG. I mean, that picture circulated so fast.
My God.
It circulated so fast. Ronnie Q said she had to wake up.
Damn.
Ronnie Q, I would have settled for some coffee and eggs.
Damn. Damn.
Jill said, had my stomach all twisted. Did she forget she was naked? It was funny because if you watch the video, she was like, uh-oh, let me make sure I don't get in the mirror because I'm naked. And then she realized she did it, and she's like, uh-oh, I think I messed up.
Oh, Lord.
And Jay Wilson didn't even know this. And then the next day, Jay Wilson coming on here talking about, y'all must have been looking really hard because I didn't even know. I was like, Jay Wilson, how did you not see that on your screen? Because I ain't got no
how did she
bionic
forget
eyes.
she was naked? Like, I'm confused. Like,
And then he had the nerve to want to try to act like the victim and play victim because I tried to flag him for it. He's talking about, oh, she always messing with me. She messed with me. Well, you take it down.
I know
well,
there
Jay
was a
Wilson,
situation.
Jay Wilson always, he can turn a coin into anything, okay?
Well, what?
That's
I know
all he was
there was
trying
a
to do.
situation because Sassy had hit his panel, and I guess she said it was a lie. He was saying that he heard that they said something about him on YTC's panel. And Sassy wasn't going. She was like, Jay Wilson, he was like over talking and all this kind of stuff. And Sassy was trying to explain herself. And then he was like, no, hold on, Sassy. Let me just say this. About time he finished, he was like, okay, now you can go. She said, that's all. Goodbye. She just dropped off the panel. Because Jay Wilson wasn't letting her talk. And you know how he asked you something, and then before you can even finish, he got to step in and start talking and tell you to wait. Sassy, after he was done, she said, that's it. I ain't got, that's it. Bye. That shit was funny.
Oh, look at Big Rig up in the chat, and then Envy said, of all people, Jay Wilson would have missed the naked woman. Or am I tripping? Well, but Jay Wilson said he was bisexual, so you would think he would have been looking.
Somebody said the other day that he ain't used to seeing naked women, and that's why he didn't notice. I said, come on, y'all. Now, Jay Wilson said that he had some women's in his day.
Lord, that's
That's what he
crazy.
said. That's what he said. And what up, Envy? Oh my God, that was crazy. He was like, "Y'all must have been looking hard." I'm like, "I ain't even got good vision," and it was clear as day,
Hmm. But
clear as
Love
day.
with Love, I said with love between Love with Love and LG, they'll get you messed up in a minute. Them two.
You know what? And she said she didn't mean to do it. I believe that she didn't mean to do it, but I still can't figure out why, when you naked, why would you even go anywhere near a mirror? I just didn't understand that. I didn't understand that part. Like,
I didn't understand turning on your camera while you naked. That
exactly,
part.
exactly,
You ain't even got no clothes on. Why in the hell would you turn the camera on?
exactly. Is Snoop in here? What up, Snoop? I don't see you, but what up, Snoop? What up, Wanda? And everybody else who fell in here. I didn't see Snoop. Maybe Snoop's under her other name.
Oh, if Lady Snoop is up in here, so that the white lady is trying to steal your name. They say her name Mel. And y'all know
Oh,
Snoop got Mel in her name. So
I
I
thought
think
it
that
was
white lady is already
I thought it was about the island.
um
Didn't they have something going
oh
on? Snoop said she had her island before the other lady.
oh yeah, that's her beef with Brenda. I think it's Brenda
Okay,
Clark.
okay,
Which
yeah,
is
Brenda.
so unfortunate because don't y'all remember Brenda Clark from the charcuterie board competition that ODS had? She the one
Yes,
that had the chocolate board.
yes. Hey, Demetra,
Hmm.
how you doing, love? Come on in, come on in. What's up, Just Me? Make sure y'all like and share the video, please, and thank you. But
Oh,
yeah,
and Denitra, I saw you over there being messy on your community wall too. Demetra
what you
posted.
say?
Demetra don't post the charcuterie board that she did for her mama in 2021. It looked good.
Hold
She
on, let
did
me
a good
see.
job.
Let me
Yeah,
go to
she
the.
did a good job. I said, what you trying to do? Make the people nervous?
I love a nice piece of charcuterie board. Ooh, Demetra.
Don't it look good?
Oh my goodness. Ooh, that looks
I
so.
said she about to make the people nervous with that.
Oh my goodness. Oh, she made several of them. I see one, two, three. I see like three different ones. But that
Hmm.
that big one right there, oh, I would tear that shit up. She
Yeah,
got
I thought
olives.
that was nice.
I love the olives, and it looks like some pepperoni. It looks like a little ham. I see all different type of cheeses. I see some peppers. I see.
Hmm.
Oh yes. I love a nice charcuterie board. And those, people in my community, they have businesses for that. They like make those for parties and stuff. You make good money off of doing that shit.
Yeah, that like that one that Demetra did. If I had to need something for like a party, that would be something that I would probably buy. But now, with you knowing how to price stuff, hood table, what would you pay for that one that's on the first picture if you had bought it from somebody?
That first
Like
one,
$200? Like $200? You think?
that first one, let me see. I'll probably do. I'll probably do 150. That's a big one.
That's what you?
I'll probably do
Okay.
150.
Okay. Yeah, because especially with the little miniature one that Leo made, and the people put that at a price point of $20. So
Yeah, the
that's
one.
why I'm like, if that little bitty one could be $20, then that big one that Demetra did could be 200.
Yeah, because see the way, and I'm just going off the way I price my cakes. Now, people might price security boards different, but like when you price cakes, you literally go by if the cake needs milk, you go by how many cups, and then you kind of break it down into the amount of the milk jug and how much the actual cost was for that the milk you use. And the same with eggs. It was 3 eggs out of this 12. So what really cost was the egg. That's how we do with cakes. And then we add
Oh, okay.
on, yeah, and then we add on how much we ourselves charge ourselves per hour. I'm a professional So some people might charge themselves only like $12 an hour to do the cake. I charge
Mm-hmm.
myself at least $20 to do a cake. And if it's funded or a wedding cake, then it could go up to $30 an hour to do the cake.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also gotta do your overhead. So it's different ways that people charge. But yeah, a cake can easily cost you up to $300, $400, $500 for some cakes. So yeah, but for this security board, if I was to sell this shit right here, I would sell it
Mm-hmm.
because with this charcuterie board, like the meats and stuff, it ain't like 2-3 pieces of meat out of pack. You buying packs and packs and packs of some nice priced meats, some nice priced cheeses, some nice price. Then you got to
Mm-hmm.
take your time into that, add your time per hour. When you do shit like this, whether you're a chef or not, you have to pay yourself. So you got to pay yourself per hour. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So yeah, but I would say at least 150, at least. And then if you delivering it, that's another fee because I do charge for deliveries when I deliver cakes. Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Uh, to reimburse yourself for the gas. Well,
Yep.
that's
Yep.
interesting. But with that, with me seeing that, it makes me really excited to see the competition when they do it, because not Demetra competitors gonna have to bring their A game. They got to.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they got to. And thank you, Big Red Slaps. Thank you so much. Like this particular cake like this that I did for my cousin's baby shower, how much you think that cake cost? And mind you, I had to carve it by hand. And
Oh,
it's covered with fondant.
That 400?
Not
I was
that
just
much.
about to say about 100. I would say $120.
Mm.
That's a good going price. But
At least
it
250.
was it was 175. And that's only because it
Oh
was family.
wow.
That's only
For
because it was
real?
family. If it
How
was
big?
if
How
it
many?
wasn't
Was it a
family,
whole sheet?
yeah, it was just a whole sheet cake, and it's not one layer, it's two layers.
And you just charged
So
the what?
I charged one set. Now, if it wasn't family, it probably would have been like 225. Now, like
Yeah,
this one right here that I did for my son's best
you are
friend's,
pretty.
my son's best friend's child's first birthday. Now that one right there, how much you think that would cost? And it's also two layers, and it's also carved by hand.
I'm gonna say $200
Yes, that one was $200.
because
Hmm.
you know what I mean. The little people at the chair, they charge a lot for those cakes.
Yep, it was two
Right.
hundred.
I see that.
Like something like this, like a 3 flavor cake, sheet cake.
Now
That
that's
one,
surely 200 plus
charged.
dollars right there.
I think I charged 140 for that
For
one.
real?
Yeah, yeah.
You
And
go, girl.
it all depends on how simple. Like this might seem like something tedious, but it's really not. It's really not something tedious. It's not really even time consuming, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Mm.
for the time consuming cakes, like something like this that I made, and all the toppings is made out of
Well, those
fondant.
Legos.
Yeah, they're edible, and
Oh
I
my
made them by
God,
hand.
that is so cute.
Yes, and I made them by hand. So something like
Oh,
that, or something like this that I make from hand,
oh
that's
my
tedious
God.
work.
Yes, you are
That's
excellent.
tedious work, and each one of those cupcakes costs $7.
Girl, you ain't charging enough money. Like,
It just depends. See, and another thing you got to consider is where are you? What state you live
yeah,
in? What's the
that's
economy
true.
like in your state? You can't charge $1,000 for a cake in a certain
That's true.
town. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like LA and Florida, New York, you can't charge the same price if you're in a
Yeah,
smaller town. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
So you also
That's
got to
true.
go by, that across the states is not the same price across the states for
Yeah,
certain
yeah.
work.
I just used one lady's black lady. Her bakery is called Sweet Peas,
Mm-hmm.
and we've been getting our cakes from her, whatever kind of cake, for years. And she make everything. I mean, she make. I mean, it's not even box, nothing box. Everything is by hand. You know what I mean? And so she charged for her work too, but the cakes are beautiful, like
Yeah,
yours,
I charge,
beautiful.
honey. I charge because when I first started off, like
Hmm.
this one particular right here that I did,
Oh, look at that!
this was for a grade school teacher's birthday.
Oh,
And somebody wanted a grade school classroom theme. So I handmade
yes.
all those pieces on the top, the rulers, the crayons, everything is handmade out of edible fondant.
Yes.
The leaves, the booklets, the A plus, all that is handmade. That's very time consuming. That's like
Girl,
$7 per cupcake. You know, it's a
how much
lot of
did you
money.
charge for that cake, for instance, for those cupcakes?
For this cupcake, I think it was about, with my hourly pay and transportation. I'm trying to remember, how much did I charge for that? I'm trying to remember. Oh gosh, it was about 150. It was something like that.
I mean, at least. I mean, for
It
real. I
was
mean,
about
at least you
150.
be getting your worth. I mean,
Excuse me. It was
you know,
about one.
some people don't know their
Yeah,
worth. You know what I
it was
mean?
about 150.
That is excellent. That is beautiful. I would
I
pay
had
for
to
something
deliver it
like
on the
that
other
for
side of town. Yeah.
my nephew's going to kindergarten next year, and I would pay for something like I pay at least 200 for it.
Yep. And like this one, I made for my friend's baby shower for her daughter.
Oh
That one right there was like 85 or 90. So
my
it really just depends on what you do. And then like
god.
this one I made for a Christmas party for the
Yeah.
Dozens of Cousins, which is the
Oh,
longest standing family reunion family here. This is Gabrielle Union's family.
oh wow.
I used to make their holiday cakes and their reunion cakes. But yeah,
Oh
Gabrielle is part
wow.
of the Dozens of Cousins. If you look her up, she talks about it even in interviews. They always ask her about the Dozens of Cousins, the family from here.
No.
But yeah, so that cake right there was about 125, about
Oh
130.
wow.
So it
That's
just
So
depends.
you said you made that cake for Gabrielle Union's family?
Yes, Gabrielle Union is from here, from Omaha. You didn't know
Oh, I
that?
didn't even know that. I didn't
Girl,
know where
yeah,
she was from.
look up her bio. She's from Omaha. Her family still stays in the hood. Her family
Oh
Oh
still stays
wow.
wow.
in the hood. Yes. She's
There's
from
a
here.
hood in Nebraska.
Yeah, girl. You better ask somebody. You better,
To be honest, Hood Table, I thought that you was the only black person in Nebraska. I didn't know that's where
no,
Gabrielle Union was from.
you better look up the history, honey. We used to be one of the worst gang areas, the worst drug
Oh
infested
Lord.
areas on the map. Always
Oh
on the
Lord.
news for some fuck shit.
Oh.
Yeah. It ain't that bad anymore.
Mm.
It still can get a little heated, but it ain't like it used to be back in the day. It's nothing like
Mm.
it used to be back in the day. But yeah,
Oh my
Gabrielle Union
goodness.
was born here. Then she moved to California. When high
Mm.
school, she did her high school years in California, and
Oh
then from there
wow.
she started acting and all that kind of shit. But yeah, and her family still the Dozens of Cousins. Look up their history.
Oh wow.
They got an
Look at me
award
talking about something.
like 3 years
Yeah.
ago. They got an award from our city, from the mayor,
Mm.
for having the
Oh
longest
wow.
consistent. It was like 104 years at that time. Every year they
Mm.
have a family reunion. Every year they don't miss a year. Even during Rona, they didn't miss a
Oh
year.
wow.
So
Oh
she is
wow.
part of the Dozens of Cousins.
The
So yeah,
dozens of
look it
things.
up. If y'all don't believe me, look it up.
Damn.
But
I'm
they
sitting
are
up talking
very
about
well.
some.
Yeah, they are very well known
Yeah.
family.
I'm
Dozen
sitting
Cousins.
up talking about some Nebraska, and I live in fucking Tennessee. The
Yeah.
nerve.
And the dozens of cousins is just like it sounds. It was 12 cousins,
Mm.
12 cousins who got together every year to do a family reunion. So all the
Ooh.
descendants of each of those 12 cousins, Gabby is from one of those descendants.
Mm.
That's how she's related to the dozens of cousins. Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. I
Yep.
never knew she
What
grew
you
up in
showing
Nebraska.
those? What
Huh?
you showing those Hood Table? I really do think at some point, maybe not this year, but at some point, you should consider doing your own competition with people decorating the cake.
People keep
Mm-hmm.
Ronnie Q. Is Ronnie Q in the chat?
Mm-hmm.
People was trying to do that. Ronnie Q was trying to get that popping for a minute. Like we were advertising it really, and
Oh, because
nobody.
I'm thinking that people could just go and get a box cake, but the main objective is how you decorate it.
And that's the main objective. Like somebody said, you should have a baking. Baking. I can do that in my sleep.
Mm.
It's to me. Anybody can bake a cake if you follow directions. Add the
Mm.
eggs, the oil.
Mm-mm. No, not
Okay.
everybody.
Maybe not everybody. Maybe not everybody.
I
But you
can
can
cook, but I'm
easily.
not a good baker. I can cook, but I'm not a good baker at
But
all.
with some practice, you can probably easily perfect just baking a normal cake.
Girl,
Uh,
I done
in,
try.
maybe a month or so, you can learn to bake a cake. Okay, but
Mm.
decorating the cake, and I even
Oh,
said
that's a
that I
no
wouldn't
go.
even. I
Absolutely
even
not.
said if somebody wanted to enter, I wouldn't even grade you on my level.
Mm.
It could just be for fun, and just whoever
Hmm.
makes the best decorated cake. You know what I'm saying? We would have
I
like
think
first,
that
second,
I
third
would
place.
love to watch a challenge like the bake the cake challenge and decorate, as well as I like the charcuterie board that y'all was talking about, like those types of challenges. You know what I mean? Something the designs, it's the designs for me. I like Ronnie Q's or the reef challenge that she had. I know I'm not saying it. This last one, with the centerpieces, I like that. You know, those things are applicable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And so
Thank
yeah.
thank you guys. And always like, I mean, me being a baker, my name, none of that has ever been a secret over here. When I first started
Have
my
you ever
first
started?
YouTube
Do you have a
channel,
website?
yeah, I do. That's what I'm saying. I always tell people about my websites, but it's Tanya's Delights, Slice
Time.
by Slice. And it's
Mm.
on Facebook. I even have a YouTube channel. I have done so many, Livy, you probably never seen them, but I used to
Mm.
decorate cakes live all the time on
Oh
here.
no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I have a ton of videos of me
Okay.
decorating cakes. Oh, I mean, from making the cake to making the frosting to rolling out fondant to, yeah, I have a lot of videos. And I even
Do
have
you
a,
do those cupcake? Do you do those cupcake bouquets? You know, with the little flower, the little icing flower thingies, but they're cupcakes, but they're like a bouquet.
cupcake bouquet.
Yeah, they look. It's little bitty cupcakes, but they have like little flowers on top of them. The flowers are icing.
Uh,
Anyway, the reason why I asked you that is because I saw it somewhere, and I'd like to have one of those for Christmas.
they
That's
call it
why I asked
a
you that.
cupcake bouquet.
They call it a
Maybe
cupcake
maybe
bouquet.
that's what they call it, but I'm not picturing it. Okay, I'm
Right.
looking up pictures now. I see what you're talking about. I see what you're talking
Okay.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that those are really cute. I'd like to have one for Christmas.
Yes, yes.
They
Those
look
I
like
do,
a
and I
bouquet
also
of
do them.
flowers.
I also do not just the cupcake bouquets. See, I don't even call them that. I just
Hmm.
but yeah, I know what you're talking about now. But I also do but Valentine's Day, every Valentine's Day, I also do bouquets of chocolate covered strawberries too and flowers.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Oh. Oh
Yeah,
my
I do
God, that's delicious.
whatever people ask me to do, I do.
Well,
So
cause you got that gift, that's your gift. You can decorate, and you know you're good at pastries and stuff like that. Everybody can't do that. I can't do it.
yeah, I love it.
I
I mean,
can
I
make a.
started doing it when my mother passed because she used to make all the
Mm-hmm.
cakes for everybody, like me, my
Hmm.
kids, her nieces, nephews,
Hmm.
holidays. She used to do all the baking. But
Yeah.
once she passed, like I had to go to like, Walmart and different places
Hmm.
to buy cakes for the kids, and they just
Yeah.
wasn't hitting the same way. And so
Yeah.
one year I was so tired of buying cakes that wasn't hitting and the kids barely eating them and stuff and all that money
Hmm.
they was charging for
Yep.
them cakes. So I said, next time I am going to do. I told my youngest son it was like his 16th birthday coming up or something, and I told him the
Hmm.
next year I said I am going to make you a cake, and he was
Aw.
like, "Huh?" I said, "Yeah, I'm going to do your birthday cake," and he looked
Hmm.
at me like, "Mom, you ain't never made a cake in your life." I'm like, trust me, I'm gonna make you a birthday cake. And I said, not only am I gonna make you a birthday cake, but I'm gonna make you like a two-tiered birthday cake.
Well,
He
all
didn't even
right.
know what the fuck that was. But let me see if I can pull that up. I'm gonna go over to my Facebook page and see if I can pull it up. Because I literally my first two-tiered cake that I made was for my son.
That is
Couldn't
awesome.
believe it. And then that's how I started getting customers because here it is right here. Hold on, let me click share screen. Hold on. And because after that, after I did that cake and his friends came over for the birthday party, they
Mm-hmm.
started giving my information to their moms. So that's how I was getting all my first customers was through
Mm-hmm.
school, through that
Hmm.
school. So I
Oh
don't know
wow,
if you can see that really
that's really
well,
nice.
but basically it's like a Jordan Nike theme cake
Mm.
basketball hoop. And at the top is a picture of my son because he plays sports. So at the top is a picture of him and some $100 bills and all
Ooh,
that kind of stuff on the cake. But
that's really nice.
That was the cake that I made for him, and
And that's your first cake?
that's the top. No, that's my first tiered cake.
Your first
That's my
tier cake?
first
Oh
tier cake.
wow!
No, I had
Oh
already
wow!
started. I had already started practicing on making cakes.
Oh
But what I
wow!
told him was, next birthday, I'm making your
You
cake
gonna make
because
him
at that
one?
point I was still just practicing.
Yeah,
I was still
that's
just practicing.
awesome. See, everybody can't do that hood table. I can't. I could never.
Yep. So that's him. That's his
Mm-mm.
picture of him on the pot at the free throw line.
That's a
Yep. Matter
gift.
of fact, it says 17. That was his 17 because I see it on top of the cake. That was his 17th
Mm.
birthday.
Yeah, that's a gift. I can't. I couldn't do nothing like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I have to pay for somebody to do that. I can cook, like I said, but as far as baking, and the only thing I can bake a sweet potato pie. I can do a all right banana pudding. Other than that, I'm not gonna embarrass myself and try to put no cakes out there or nothing.
Girl, it takes practice. I'm telling you, my first case. And if you go to my Facebook page, excuse me, if you go to my Facebook page, a lot of people won't do it, but I posted my very, very first cakes.
Wow.
And as you can see, and the reason why I did that so people can see me grow.
Yeah, that's an art. I mean,
That's
that's
what I
an
did.
art.
So
I
my
mean,
first
some of the
cake,
cakes
if
that
you
I
look
be
at
seeing,
them,
like you be doing, what y'all be doing these days, that's an art.
it
Everybody
is.
can't do that.
It takes a lot of time and it also takes a lot of money because all
Yeah,
them
that's
tools.
why I was like, did you pay about? Did you charge about 200 for that, or
Well,
you
that
know
was
what
for
I
my
mean?
son. That was for my son.
I just bought a one layer bunt, was it key lime cake?
Hmm.
Guess how much I paid for that cake?
I'm gonna imagine off the top of my head a bun cake,
Mm-hmm.
65.
$85.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
$85. It's sweet peas.
yeah. Oh,
Yep.
and that's probably why too. See, when it comes to like people who in actually brick and mortars, they do charge
Mm-hmm.
more. Now,
Yeah,
somebody who don't have
$85.
a brick and mortar, who's just like a home, whatever, they would probably charge
Mm-hmm.
less than that. So yeah,
Yeah.
it
This
makes a
older
difference.
black lady, she can make any kind of cake. Like, if you name it, she can make it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? One time I bought a cake, a lemon cake, right? Lemon cake, lemon icing. Honey, she put the real lemons up there, and then she put some like, like them orange slices, but they was lemon slices, and she put icing on them,
like
and she do
that.
all kind of work. It's really cute, huh?
Well, that's one I did for my friend. It's a lemon cake, and
Oh,
it got
those
Wow.
candy. It
it
looked
got
like the candy one.
Oh, that's beautiful.
yeah,
You
it got
like
lemon
that?
slices. You see the lemon
Yeah, like
slices?
the lemon slices. Yeah, it was like that. The
Yeah,
icing wasn't it wasn't that detailed. Like yours is actually better. As
yeah.
far as the
I'm
detail
very
goes.
detailed. I'm very detailed when it comes to my cakes. I'm very, very
Hmm.
detailed, and I
That
also
is so
I'm also
cute. Girl,
a
I wish you was close to me so you could make my baby some cakes. It's beautiful.
yeah. I
Oh my
freestyle.
God.
So I freestyle. I do all my
They look too pretty to eat.
yeah. They are.
Oh.
Yep. Yep, I do my
Oh
own
wow.
freestyling. Like that's one thing that people like about my particular skill because I'm
Yeah.
very, very different from a lot of people in my community because of the
Hmm.
fact
Oh, look at
that I
that.
just I just freestyle. I just
Oh my
think of
God.
something to do and I just go with it. But I'm very, very like people in my community, like I remember one time my friend had told me that she had a cake and somebody had walked past her and they said, Tanya did that, right? And she was like, how you know? She said, we can just tell because you can just tell
Oh,
her work.
wait.
You can tell
Oh
her work
my
from
God.
somebody else's.
Was that a wedding cake?
Nope. Nope.
Oh,
That was for a birthday.
oh my goodness.
And that was for somebody's graduation party. But yeah,
Oh
I'm
my
very detailed in
goodness.
what I do. And I just have
Girl.
an eye. I just have an eye for cake
Yes,
decoration.
you do. Yes, you do.
So yeah, a lot of people they can decorate cakes. A
Oh,
lot of people in
wow.
my community can decorate cakes, but you can definitely tell my work from other people's work in my community.
Yeah,
Definitely.
because you're real detailed. Wow. If you
Hmm.
was here where I live, you'd be giving Sweet Peas a run for her money.
Yeah, I be giving a
Because your
lot of people.
detail is beautiful. Oh my
I
gosh,
do.
are you kidding
I
me?
do be giving a lot of people around for their money.
You be charging more than her for your detail, and everybody be buying it too. We don't have a large it's not a lot of people that do it's like you get one good person, right? And they'll get a whole lot of business because you don't have like two or three
Mm-hmm.
businesses doing the same thing. You know what I mean? So if
Mm-hmm.
you want something detailed like your work, you know what I mean? Everybody be going to you. You know what I mean? You know how
Yeah.
black folks try to keep up with each other. I don't mean no harm, but it's the truth about some things. You know what I
It's
mean? And
yeah.
if I'm seeing this graduation cake and I'm saying, who you get this from? I got this from Hood Table. You're like, oh, okay. And
Mhm.
so next time I have a party, girl, who you get that cake from? Hood Table? You know how it go.
Well, you probably don't remember, but before the Rona hit, remember when
Mm.
SB was having his Vegas thing before the Rona hit, and him and Deanna and Jay and Fi, all them had to cancel their events because the Rona was starting to hit hard.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know
yeah,
if you
yeah.
remember, but SB used to talk about it all the time on his panel. I was going to be the one who was going to be doing all the desserts for
Oh,
their event.
okay. Okay.
Yep, I had my
I bet
hotel.
you can do a
I had my
mean
hotel and everything. But yep,
oh.
I was supposed
Do
to be the
you
one.
do a good do
He
you
happened
do a
to.
good banana pudding?
I do banana puddings and banana pudding cakes.
Damn.
Have you ever had a
Mm.
banana pudding cake?
I have not. I have not. But it
Girl,
sounds good. Why you live
Olivia,
so far away? Let me stop.
Olivia, you ain't never had a banana pudding cake.
I have never had a banana pudding cake. I just now started eating key lime cakes, okay?
Girl, let me hold on. Let me show you something.
I just now started
Okay,
eating
let
key
me show you
lime
something.
cakes. Yep. I
Hold
didn't think
on.
they
Let
was
me let
good.
me pull up because I already started
I didn't.
advertising for Thanksgiving. Because I can
Oh
only do
yeah.
like since I'm a one person team, I can only do like up to like 14 orders for
Hmm.
Thanksgiving, and I always start like 2 days early. But
Is it possible to do you know how to could you
hold on one
ship
second.
from state to state? Do you not can you do that?
Hold on. Nope, I don't ship.
Yeah.
Nope,
Yeah.
I don't ship.
Damn.
I don't trust it.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm too selective about my work to chance stuff
Yeah.
like that. So yeah, I don't. Even though some people
Yeah.
wish, some people drive, hours or a couple of hours.
Ooh.
I didn't have people
Is that the
drive from
banana pudding
Mississippi.
cake?
That's just one of them. Let me
Oh
make
my
sure.
God. Ooh, that looks so good.
That's just one of them. Here's another one.
Oh. Oh wow. Oh, ooh. Oh girl, you be doing your thing. I can only imagine how that tastes. I sound so fat right now. I don't give a fuck. I love sweet stuff.
Mm,
Girl. Oh Lord. You will get all my business. Do you hear me? Oh Lord. Yes, God. I'm here for it.
mm,
Mm, mm, mm.
yep.
I'm gonna ask Sweet Peas, does she know how to make a banana pudding cake? Oh my God.
Banana pudding cakes got really, really popular. I want to say, I want to say about maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Banana pudding cakes got really popular maybe 4 or 5 years ago, along with the strawberry crunch. Have
Mm.
you ever had a strawberry crunch shortcake cheesecake?
Not cheesecake, but I have had a strawberry crunch cake before, but not a strawberry shortcake cheesecake. I never had that.
Yeah, the strawberry shortcake. That's the one that Jay Wilson. He used to ask me all the time. Could
Oh,
you
okay, but it
please?
sounds delicious. I love
Could
cheesecake.
you
Sure, they want
please
to
send me a strawberry shortcake cheesecake? Jay Wilson used to every time I dropped down in
do
his
it.
chat, he would ask me,
Oof.
please, could you please send me a strawberry shortcake cheesecake? I'm like,
Mm,
I can't. I just don't ship. I don't ship. But if I'm ever in your neck of the woods, and here's
mm,
a
mm,
couple of the
mm,
ones that I've done.
mm, 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 mm. My
Here's
God.
just a couple. Just a couple of the
Look at
ones that
those fresh strawberries. Oh my God. Ooh, child, I be hiding that from the little ones. They want it all. Oh my goodness.
and they got the crunch. It's like, have you ever had one of those strawberry crunch ice
There's
cream?
the crunch on the side. I can see the
Yes,
crunches. Sure they
yes.
okay. Girl.
That's what it's like. That's what it's
Ooh, I
like.
hope you charging your worth for these cakes. They're beautiful.
Yeah, these right here are 80 because they're 4 layers, and it's
Mm,
at the
mm,
bottom is a crust. You know how you make your cheesecake crust, and
mm-hmm.
then it's
$80?
cheesecake. Yep, $80, and
Girl, you
it's
can't beat that.
mhm,
Damn.
and it's cheesecake at the bottom. Then it's strawberry cake. Then it's cheesecake. Then it's strawberry cake, and in
What
between is strawberry glaze
you
and
mean
ice
$80?
cream and
Hood table. For real,
yep, yep,
$80.
yep.
For the cheesecake part alone is $80.
Well,
That's just for the
again,
cheesecake part.
again, it goes by where you located,
Where you
how much you
located,
how
yeah.
much you paying for the ingredients, because you take your
Mm,
ingredients,
mm, mm.
then you take the amount that you pay yourself an hour, then you take
Damn.
your supplies, and then if you gotta
Mm-hmm,
deliver. So yeah, some things that might seem like they're really expensive in certain areas, that
mm-hmm,
cake would probably cost like $100 something. In some
mm-hmm.
areas, depending on
Easy.
For the
how
cheesecake part, are you doing it homemade?
yes.
That's
Oh
what I'm
well.
saying, Jay Dunn. She just charging $80 for the whole cake.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
$80, and that's that. I mean, technically in
Child.
our area, that's a decent price.
Jay
That's
Dunn live in
because
Atlanta, right? You
right. So
getting over $200 in Atlanta for that one cake. Is she not, Jay Dunn?
it just
No,
depends on
that would be correct, especially because of the cheesecake
The
factor of
cheesecake
it.
part. That's what I'm
Cause you
saying. That's
go to
over
the
$200.
cheesecake factory here, and that mess is expensive, and all
how.
you
Thank you.
doing is getting a slice.
And see,
Thank you.
that's
You
what I'm
getting a
saying.
slice.
It all
Thank you.
depends on where you are too, because you can't charge the
Woo.
same price that
That's
somebody would
true.
charge in a whole. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just wish you
It
lived
just, it
in a
just
bigger
doesn't work.
market.
Yeah,
I wish
it
you
just
lived in a bigger market, like somewhere like where Jay Dunn live. They'll be charged. You can charge more than from where I live compared to somewhere like Atlanta.
now
You
two
get
hundred
$300 for a
dollars.
cake like that
That
in
that
Atlanta.
cake would never. That cake right there would never sell for $200.
Shit, you
Anywhere.
be
And
surprised.
no, no, no.
Okay, girl. Oh,
Mm-mm.
girl. Yes, it would.
Like the ingredients of cake for the ingredients alone for that cake is probably only like. I mean, the ingredients alone to buy
But it's
like
the
the
cheesecake.
Philadelphia,
It's a homemade
but
cheesecake, right? You got 2 layers of it.
but we're talking. See, this is the bake life. So this is how bakers determine a price for cakes.
Right.
So it
Right.
might seem like you should be charging, but bakers have a system.
Yeah.
Bakers have a system that they go by. And they literally
Damn.
go by how much the ingredients cost, how much
Mm,
time it took to make the cake, how much your
mm.
supplies cost, and then you pay yourself per hour. So
Right. Yeah.
it's a system that we go based off of.
Mm,
If
mm,
you try,
mm.
if you go two way over the top, you're not going
Mm-hmm.
to be getting too many customers.
I mean, yeah, I understand
So
that, but
yeah, that's
it's
how
just
that
so
works.
your
So
work is just so beautiful, and the time that you put into it, people pay for good quality. That's all I'm trying to say. You see what
oh
I'm saying?
yeah,
I
and
know
it's
what you're
certain
saying,
things
but
that I do charge. It's certain
yeah,
things that I do
you
charge a
know,
lot for, especially if it's
yeah,
like a party and people want me to do this and they want me to do that
yeah.
and they want cupcakes and they want
Like that
cake.
cake you showed, I think it was, I don't know if it was lemon or banana. You had all that detail on the side of it right there. And I asked you, was it a wedding cake? And you was like, no, it's just a
This
regular
one,
old cake. That cake is beautiful.
no, it wasn't that one. That wasn't the one you was talking about, was it?
You no, not that one. It was, I think, the one after that. You had a lot of detail on the side of
Oh,
it. At least the side that you
this
showed.
one.
That one right there. Yes, ma'am. That is beautiful. I love that.
Yep, yep. And
I
that's
mean,
why
I
when I
can
said
see that being a wedding cake. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I mean, that could be a wedding cake. Of course, it was a lot bigger, but this is literally
Hmm.
a 9-inch round 3-layer
Yeah, I
cake.
mean, like
So
if
it's
it
not
was
quite.
big,
If it was
if
bigger,
it was
and yeah,
bigger,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, just that right there. I mean, if it was bigger and just the way you got it right there, I would love to have that as a wedding cake,
yep. But I do
especially if you got those
parties
colors
too.
in your wedding. That's
Yeah, I do
beautiful.
parties too. Like here we have cakes, we have cupcakes, we have
Yeah, it's
chocolate covered
beautiful.
strawberries, chocolate
Oh
covered Rice
wow,
Krispies, chocolate covered
yeah,
pretzels. So yeah, I do
man,
parties too, and I do whole dessert tables. Whatever they want.
man.
And this was for an anniversary. You see the picture
Oh
on the cake?
wow,
It's a husband and
yes,
wife.
I
This was
see it.
like their
Yeah.
50th anniversary or something.
Oh no, that's
But
beautiful. Oh
Yes.
man, I bet people be so happy with your work.
Mm-hmm.
That's a gift. Everybody can't do that.
Yep.
Sure
Yep.
can't. I would never assume
So
I
nobody
literally,
do
her
something
table.
like that.
mhm.
I do want to ask you. So, and it might not be a such thing, but then it might be because the only one of my favorite pies that my auntie do is the sweet potato casserole with the pecans on the
Mm.
top.
Mm.
You is there a cake like that in the cake world?
Probably so. I have never done it.
Huh.
I
Okay.
haven't even
The
tried.
Yeah,
sweet
because I
potato
never
what,
thought
Big
about
Mama?
the sweet potato casserole or sweet potato. Some people call it sweet potato casserole, but my auntie candies the pecans and sprinkle it up
Mm.
the top. So
Mm.
it has the topping of a pecan pie,
Mm.
but it's actually a
Mm.
sweet potato pie.
Damn, that sound good.
That sound good.
Yeah,
Okay.
my auntie, that's my auntie back in
Mm.
Mississippi. She do that and that's my favorite pie. When I go home, she get make me one. But since I know now that people can turn a pie into a cake, I just got
Mm.
to thinking. I was like, I wonder if they could turn that into a cake.
I
I
bet you
don't
they
know.
could.
And newbie asked me what's the best way to freeze or store cakes. I don't freeze or store cakes, so I'm the wrong person to ask. As a matter of fact, all my stuff is fresh.
Mm.
Like I
Mm.
make my stuff fresh. So
Damn.
when it comes to grocery stores like Walmart, Costco, different places that do cakes, y'all know they are
Mm.
made on assembly line. They buy
Mm-hmm.
dozens at a time. They freeze them up to
Mm-hmm.
6 months. Even the
Mm.
frosting on your cake, when you buy those cakes, the frosting, they buy them by big jugs and they freeze them. And
Mm.
literally once they run out of cakes or the cakes get low, they go to the freezer and them cakes
Mm.
could have been in there for months and they'll put them
Mm.
out to be sold. So yeah,
Oh
that's why
wow.
some people don't like store-bought cakes because they're not
Mm-mm.
fresh. You will never walk in Walmart and smell a cake.
Mm-mm. I don't buy the store bought anymore. I get them made from sweet peas
Yeah.
now. Because
So
I
that's
got
one
tired of
thing.
the kids. Like you said earlier, the kids won't eat the cakes and stuff.
Yep.
They don't like the way they taste, so they wouldn't eat them.
And they're never
So
consistent. And the reason why store cakes are never consistent is because they can store them up to 6 months.
yeah, I didn't realize up to
I asked
6 months
somebody
though. So
that,
one of them
yeah.
kids ain't eating them cakes.
If you look up, just look up anything as simple as why do homemade cakes cost more than store cakes? They'll give you the whole rundown. Like they
Mm.
literally buy like even the sheet cakes that you
You know
might
what I'm
buy for your
saying?
birthday for your kid or something. They buy
Mm.
so many marble, they buy so many chocolate, they buy so many vanilla, and then they freeze
Mm.
them. And so when it comes to the cake
Mm.
decorating, they have you look through the book and ask you which design you want. The cakes are
Mm-hmm.
already made and they're in the
What
freezer
damn?
somewhere. And they literally
Mm.
like add a flower to it. They might add the picture of Superman or whatever you want on your kids' cake.
But
They'll
the
add
cake
like a
already
picture of it.
done.
But that,
Yeah.
yeah. And I
Oh
told somebody,
wow.
I said, have you ever walked in a grocery store and smelled cakes baking?
Well,
I mean,
no, you
that's a
right
sign
about
right
that.
there.
Cause they already done.
And
God,
people
God,
don't even think about that when they go to stores and buy a cake. That you never smell cakes cooking. They
it's
came from
true.
somewhere else.
Well, I'll be damned. Kurt
So
Ray said I have had a sweet potato cake, so I'm sure that topping can go on top. Oh wow, I've never had a sweet potato cake. I have not. Mm-mm.
yeah. Now, newbie, if
Oh
your daughter
wow.
wants to freeze like a birthday cake, what I recommend is wrapping the cake up in like the saran wrap. Wrap it up in
Mm.
saran wrap, then wrap it up after you like really good, like suction all the air out and stuff like that. Then wrap it up again with foil. And then I would put it in if it's small enough, I would put it in a baggie, like a big Ziploc bag. And if it's
Mm.
not small enough, I would just wrap it up in that saran, then wrap it up in that aluminum foil, and then put it in like they serve like the no, you know how you can get like your regular like Tupperware. Just put it in like a big Tupperware bowl or something like that, and just put it in there. Because a lot of people they save that top layer of their wedding cakes,
Yeah.
and they like literally a year later for their first anniversary they eat it.
Yep.
So a lot of
Yep.
people do that. I'm not
Yep.
a fan of freezing and storing cakes, but
Mm.
yeah, I literally
Oh,
get
that's a
up
no
early
right
in the
here.
morning, make my cakes, make my icing, make whatever, And
Shit, they don't last long enough to freeze around here. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Let me get out here, Chad. Y'all done made me want something sweet. I want something sweet for
that's J
dinner.
Dub's fault. J Dub's fault. I was about to end my live. Then ODS sent everybody over here. And he was like, ODS did a solid and sent his crew over here. So we have to stay on
Yeah.
here and talk about something. So
But thanks for showing us your beautiful work. Cause child, I didn't know you had it like that. That is an art. That's a gift. And
thank
good for
you.
you.
You
Like
know,
wow,
that's
that's
the only
awesome.
reason why most people found out was because remember back like maybe 4 years ago. Remember Food Junkie did that challenge. That's when we started doing challenges, and he did like a talent challenge, and he was like,
Mm,
just upload a video and show us your talent. So that's what I
mm.
did. I did a video about 2 minutes long. I showed a whole bunch of my work, and that's how Sean Bradley realized that I made cakes, and then he reached
Okay.
out to me and asked me would I join them in Vegas to make the cakes for that event that year, and I
Oh, that's
said,
awesome.
yeah.
Tell me the name of that souffle you said again, J Dunn. What was it?
It's sweet potato souffle. Or
Hmm.
some people call it sweet potato casserole.
Sweet
Cause
potato
like in
casserole.
Mississippi, yeah, in Mississippi they call it sweet potato casserole. But once I
Okay.
came out here, I hear them calling it sweet potato souffle or sweet potato
Hmm.
cobbler. But it's pretty
Okay.
much like the
Okay.
same thing. But they use
Yeah.
that pecan topping, like what you would use on the pecan pie. But they put
Yeah.
that on top of the sweet potato pie.
I
Okay.
know
I'm gonna
what
look
you're
that
talking
up.
about. You basically when you make a pecan pie, you make that you make it in the skillet, you add your butter, you add your that what's that clear shit, Olivia, the Cairo syrup, and you add your
Oh, the Cairo
pecans. You
syrup. Yeah,
also
yeah, yeah. That
yeah, yeah,
white
yeah.
syrup. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Matter
Mm.
of fact, I have a video just in case anybody wants to know how to make that. I have a video up of me doing it live, making that concoction. For some, and then also I have one for German chocolate cakes too. How to make that
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
shit. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. So basically, what they put in the sweet potato, I mean, on the pecan pie, and then they
Mm.
bake it in the oven. That's the shit they put on top of the cake. I know
Mm-hmm.
exactly what you're talking about now. I just did not know that was what they called it.
Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
wanna look that up so I can make that for Thanksgiving. That's why I asked Jay Dunn the name of it so I can write it down. I was writing it
Mhm.
yeah.
down right here. But I got out for
If you
here.
do sweet potato casserole, look it up because my auntie she do hers in the casserole dish, and she
Okay.
bake it in the oven just like in the casserole dish, and you just scoop it out. But here in Georgia, they have they call it a sweet potato cobbler. So it just and I wonder if
Okay.
they only call it cobbler because peach cobbler. I
Mm.
don't know,
Oh
but
yeah,
yeah.
That
yeah.
sounds real good.
Hmm.
I think I, matter of
Okay.
fact, I think I even seen what you're describing. I just did not know the name of it. And Kara Ray
Mm.
said, Hood Table. I have been seeing where bakers are buying store bought cakes, taking. Why would they do that? I would be
What
so
you mean?
upset if I knew that my baker did that.
Oh, they trying to take the easy
Oh
route.
no! Oh,
Oh, that's jacked up.
that don't make no sense. Because you can ruin a cake that way too. If you take some of
Yeah,
the
you
icing
jipping
off,
the people.
sometimes it can ruin the cake.
You jipping them, and you can tell if it's store bought as opposed to
You can definitely tell.
bakery fresh. You can
And
tell.
that's
I can
that's what I
tell
was saying
anyway.
about the consistency of those store cakes. You ever buy a cake from a store and one time it's like really seem like it's moist, then the next time it seems like it's really dry, then one time the
Hmm.
frosting tastes this way, the next time it tastes bad. That's because
Yeah.
they keep them stored for months up in the freezer, so you never know what
Mm.
you're gonna get. But I would
I
never
know
do
I can tell the difference instead of a cake that I buy at Sweet Peas as
that.
opposed to a cake that I used to buy like Kroger's or Walmart or or somewhere like that. Yeah, this won't do it no more. Anyway,
Yeah, I make all my shit.
thanks for the recipe idea, Jay Don.
Yeah,
And good job, Hood Table. You are truly gifted. Oh my God.
thank
I wish
you.
you lived closer to me, honey. I would give you all my cake business. Okay.
Thank
Oh
you.
my God. You had me sounding so fat over here. All right. All
Ah,
right. I'll
thank
talk
you.
to
I
y'all later.
appreciate
Y'all have a good night. Okay.
Yeah, you too.
Okay.
All right.
Maybe
Okay.
I'll
Bye
see
bye.
you
Yeah.
later at ODS. You know ODS, we're gonna be drinking over there
I
tonight.
know. I'm gonna try to wait for his notification and see what
Okay,
I
well
can
I'll see
do.
y'all over there because I will be there with
Okay.
my yak.
Okay. Bye bye.
Okay.
Bye y'all.
All right. At hood table, well, I'm gonna drop down too. But at least you got to show your work to some new people, cause
I know.
like
Thank you. I appreciate you hitting the link. It was fun. It was fun.
Well, good. Well,
And
yeah.
I'll
Well,
see
all
you
right.
over
Well, thank
there.
you for having me up.
Okay, what you gonna be drinking on?
Um, I don't know. I might could go and get something. I don't know.
All right, well, I'm gonna see you over there. Have your drink in hand.
All right. Now you need to be happy with the sober me. I ain't got time to get up there and act a fool with somebody. But
Yep,
I know,
me
like
too.
for the
Sip, sip.
Halloween party, I did have some Bud Light Platinum. So
Mhm.
I might could go pick up either that or I might get like a Chardonnay or something.
That sounds good. Both of those sound good. Just take it slow. Just take it slow.
No, thank you.
All right,
But yeah,
love.
all right, hood table.
All
Bye.
right, see you later, boo. And Jill said, I love Whole Foods cake. I never had a cake from Whole Foods. I haven't had a cake from a store in a very long time since before I started baking myself. So it's been like you saw the cake that I made for my son. He was 17 years old, and I haven't had a I haven't bought anything for them for their birthdays or anything from a store. All even my grandson, his baby shower stuff I made, his first, second, third, all his cakes I made. When his fourth comes around, I'm gonna make that too. But yeah, I haven't had a store bought cake in a long time. A long time. Now I'm not saying I haven't ate one. I just haven't bought one because sometimes I go to like events and they might have cakes that they got from the store and they just slice them and cut them up or whatever and put them out. So I've had some, I just haven't bought any. But yeah, I don't eat sweets like that either. You'd be surprised. A lot of people who make cakes don't eat cake. I am one of them. I will make cakes. They be going out left and right, but I don't eat cakes. I'm not a fan of cakes. Now, pies, yes, cookies, yes, things like that, but I've never been a fan of cake. So a lot of people find it hard to believe that I can make cakes like that and not eat them. I've never been a fan of cakes. Pies, ooh, like that shit Jay Dunn was just talking about. I dive all that shit just sound good. I'm gonna have to look that up. Jay Dunn just gave me an idea. She just gave me an idea. But no, and even though Jill, I've been baking and making cakes so long, I have like 30 different flavors that I make. I can make like 15 different type of icings. So I've been doing it so long. I don't even like, when you first start making stuff, just like if you made some beans or some greens or something like that, some spaghetti, when you first start doing stuff, you might taste it, make sure it got enough of this in it, make sure it got enough of that. I got to the point where I've been baking so long, the ingredients are in my head, how much I need. I can make frosting without measuring anything. Like, I don't have to measure shit. And it's just to the point where I don't have to taste or nothing. I literally make a cake, send it out the door, and they call me later. Oh, God, it was so good. Thank you. You're welcome. So I don't have to do any of that. So, yeah, I don't even have to taste the icing or the frosting or the cake batter. I don't have to do none of that. But oh yeah, I was gonna tell you that Jay, when you was up here, somebody said in the chat that he went home. Yeah, that's what somebody had said in the chat when you was over here. But I'm so sorry I forgot to read it to you because we was talking about other shit. But yeah, somebody said he went home. Yeah, yeah. So that's what's up. I mean, I didn't follow the trial, but that's what's up. He gets to go home. And it's right on time for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So I'm sure him and his family is just thrilled with that news. So shout out to Young. Shout out to him. But otherwise, you guys, I'm about to get up off of here. ODS, last time I checked, he didn't. Let me just double check again. Let me just double check again to see if he had posted his live for tonight. No, I don't see that he posted it yet. Otherwise, I was going to share the link, but he didn't schedule it yet. So, and I'm still trying to figure out who that person is on his thumbnail. Anyway, but yeah, so on that note, you guys, please make sure you like and share the video. Please, thank you so very much. If you happen to be new here, if you came by way of ODS, thank you for joining us. I appreciate you clicking into us today. Feel free to subscribe if you're new here. Feel free to join the membership if you want to. No pressure. And also, if you want to donate to the commentary or if you want to donate to the platform, our Cash App is $the Hood Table 402 right there on the screen. Have a great, great day, you guys. And if you are taking your kiddos out tonight, please be safe. Please keep them near your side. Hold their hand. Make sure they don't get hit by no cars. Make sure nobody steals their candy. Just keep them safe. And as we did in the old days, make sure you check their candy before you give it to them. Just be safe. Just be safe and have a lot of fun. But other than that, I will be later at ODS official D Spot. I'll be over his crib later because we are having a Friday night. We just gonna chill over there. Just gonna drink a little something over there. We just gonna have a lot of fun. So I think he said it's gonna start at 8 p.m. So for the people who might not be subscribed, I'm going to go ahead and put his link in the chat for the people who might not be subscribed or might need, some breadcrumbs to get them over to ODS. So I'm putting his link in the chat right now. That's the link to his main channel. So if you go there, hit subscribe, then you'll get the notification. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified when he go live. But I think Jay Dunn said 8 o'clock tonight. I think that's what she said. 8 o'clock Central Time. I'm not sure, but I think that's what time he's going to start. But yes, take care, everyone. Have a great night. For those of y'all that'll be at ODS later, I'll be over there chilling with y'all with my yak. And as always, you guys, make sure, hey, Kimberly, how you doing? Thank you, boo. But yes, as always, you guys, make sure you stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. I'm out. Bye.